How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Big up the community as always. Make sure you hit that like button. I know it was originally scheduled for 9, but we moved it to 10. Considering Villa Forest, it's a big semi-final for English football, I'd say. A lot of European heritage there, and yeah, we thought we'd just watch that. I'll cast an eye over that if we did or not. And obviously, we got fans of Villa and Forest that watch the show as well. So you got to consider them people. But we're here. We're here. All the finals are in the bag. We're here to talk about them. Premier League football this weekend. Make sure you like, hype, subscribe, and individual channel links are in the description below. What are we saying, lads? All good?
Yeah, all good. All good.
All good.
Yeah, come on.
Me and Grizz were speaking before we got here. We're just waiting for the season to end, man. It's just taking the days as they come, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Man said we're waiting for the season to end. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. All right, cool. But welcome back, Steve. What are you saying, my bro?
Yeah, man, good. Just got out of the shower. Red hot.
Fresh. Say no more. Saeed?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I just want to say, Steve, you're going to have to confirm to the chat that you do go to the games and you didn't book it because they're going to think you ducked it. So just let them know you're at the game. And let them know as well, did you celebrate the third goal or was it the first goal as well? You know what I mean?
No, well, I want to confirm a few things. I've been to 48 games this season, home away in Europe. So, you know, some people don't go to 48 games in their life. I've been to 48 games this season. So I do go to games. And yes, I was on TV celebrating Jeremy Doku's first goal. Then that was, I went on TV after that. So all this nonsense, like he's celebrating draws. And someone said I left the ground early. I don't know. I left the ground early when I filmed the players coming over, clapping us at the end. So it's the internet and it's modern day. People are getting desperate. You know what I mean?
Do you know what's funny? Did you see the I think did you see the tweet that it said Big Steve left early and it was like 7 bald guys just leaving the
yeah, it's mad, mate. You know what though? It is what it is. If they're not talking about you, mate, you ain't doing your job, is it? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's so mad. Big up Jack Black, man. Gifted 20 Big Six memberships to that.
Come on.
Yeah, and with Toronto around the corner, and obviously we ain't done a chat with the community for a while as well. So we need to get one of those in before the season ends. Big up the members as always, because there has been little content recently, but we will be back soon. We will be back soon. But yeah, we're here to talk, man. Why you want the season to end early, Matisse?
I'm just getting a bit tired of it now. It's just a bit dragged out. I feel could have ended a few weeks ago at least. Just a bit long, don't you think? Does anybody else think it's just dragging a bit now? No.
Yeah.
No. Just me. Yeah. Okay. Just me.
No, me. I'm with you, brother.
Just dragging. Very long season. I feel for the players. I think in player welfare. Too many games. World Cup's coming up. Yeah, need a bit of a break. Give them a bit of a holiday. There's a lot of injuries as well. Toby knows. You know, Tobes, you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of injuries as well, right? Yeah.
You've got a cup final
right now.
Yeah, what happened to that cup final, man? You got a cup final to go to.
Yeah, you got important things, man.
Yeah. We do have important.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win as well. So
yeah. Should be the last game of the season, though. Really, it shouldn't be league games after that. It should be the last game of the season. Really, that FA Cup final. That's some foolishness.
Is that next week?
That's next week.
Steve,
you got to agree that calendar there is nasty work having that before the end of the season.
Yeah, it's weird. It's been like that for a few years now, hasn't it? Like you say.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was after the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was it back in the day? Was it league, then FA Cup next weekend, and then the Champions League?
Yeah, FA Cup's at the end, wasn't it?
The Champions League was always the last one, isn't it?
Was Champions League ever Wednesday nights, the final?
Yeah.
It used to be.
It was always on. So it was always Wednesday night.
Yeah.
But then they had an extra European competition, so they probably had to, because TV, I guess.
Yeah.
But even now they do Europa League final first, then the Conference League final, and then the Champions League. Oh, that's what they did last year, anyway.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? It should really be conference first, if anything. But yeah,
there's an English team in every final,
Yeah.
That was the case last year as well.
No, not
and the year before.
Of the Champions
Oh no!
League.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But Europa had 2 English in it, Tottenham United.
Yeah.
What even was Aston Villa's? What even cup are they in? I don't even know what cup they're in.
Europa League.
They're in Europa.
So what's
Yeah.
Palace in? The
Conference.
Conference.
The shitty one, Chelsea one.
It's
them,
to
though,
be
that's good,
fair. To be fair, both competitions are shit. The shit now. They're not, since the Champions League. No, you got to be honest. You got to be honest. Since the Champions League teams have not dropped into it, they've devalued the whole competition. Look at the teams that are getting in it. Last year was the 2 worst teams in the Premier League, more or less. They got in it, and then this year it's like, yeah, whatever.
Well, maybe it is devalued, but UEFA Cup is heritage. It's European heritage.
Oh, it was heritage.
Great teams have won the UEFA Cup.
It'll be that shit that the teams that win it, the caliber of teams that win it, people will just think the UEFA Cup's just crap. So
well,
you know,
each to their own. I don't think that.
You know what it is?
I know. Listen, credit to the teams that are in it, but what I'm saying is, let's be real, it's one.
Yeah, the change has really affected it. Like that.
I think that's a bit mad coming from you, Steve. Though, if I'm being honest with you, because because you got to know where you came from, Steve. And 20 years ago, you would have absolutely died for that sort of trophy. And I know we get it, you've had success, but I feel like for me, it's a bit cheeky coming from you. You know what I mean? Talking about this competition when 20 years ago, you would have died for that competition.
So you want me to stay? You want me to stay? And in 20 years ago.
No, but I just thought it would have. The last person I would have heard it from.
Right. Well, you didn't listen to what I was saying. I said it used to be a competition. Now, since they've devalued it, it's not. That's what I said.
How's it been devalued, though? How's it been devalued?
The Champions League teams that used to drop into it used to make it worthy of watching because you'd get some great teams in it. Now, it's literally the bums.
But do you not think though that the Champions Leagues that went in it? I don't think they. And
let me flip it another way then. Yeah. So if I'm devaluing the competition, you're a Manchester United supporter that's seen your team and everything. You're absolutely fucking gassed about competition.
Talk about me.
I'm just talking about.
No, but I'm just saying that the last person I thought it would come from would be you. That's why.
Okay, but the last person I thought would gas it up would be you because you're Man United.
No, because I'm not gassing it up. I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying I think it's a good competition. No, I just think it's a good competition for teams that don't really win a European trophy. You know, Aston Villa, cool. They've not won it for how many years, and we banter them out, win the European Cup. This is their first trophy, major trophy, and they're probably winning since 20 years ago.
But I'm not disagreeing against that. I'm just saying, since the change, they've devalued the competition massively.
No, but I think it's done the opposite. I think for me, Champions League teams dropping in devalues it because you're giving them a reward for basically getting out of the Champions League, and I think it's actually better. Obviously,
I'm thinking boosting the competition. It's boosting the competition.
You think so? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Do you want to go to Istanbul and win the UEFA Cup against fucking Midget Land? Or do you want to go there?
With the Champions League, but, you know, I'm just thinking for the teams that are in there.
Inter Milan aren't that good
anymore. The top 4 thing has affected it as well. Because
I agree.
Fifth would normally be a solid.
Listen, I just hope my team's never that shit to be in it anymore. So it don't matter to me. I'm just saying, and that's I'm just saying I think they've devalued it because it's just not that good anymore. I've not watched one game in the last 2 years of that competition.
To be fair, I haven't. I haven't.
They'll change it again. They'll change something again because it's just shit.
They won't be getting enough TV and whatnot.
Yeah.
They won't be getting enough TV.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Is it fair to say Champions League's new format as well? Maybe not the same as it used to be. Maybe
don't speaking when I'm trying to join it. You know what I mean? I know you're going out with next year, but relax yourself.
It's not really the same European Cup format that we're used to, is it? This new format,
brother. You need any format right now, bro.
It's more Super League-ish, no.
I want to hear this.
118k on your reaction to the Champions League.
Hey, come on, Matisse.
What? Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to?
That's actually mad.
Who is he talking to?
Yeah, no, fair's all right. That's fair.
He's talking to SAEED, bro.
No. Listen, man. You're the GOAT now, man, Matisse, man. No. I'm saying. Yo, this is your bag now, man.
Find the new goat. Find the new goat, bro.
Hey, listen, Matisse, man.
You man are stressed, though. You man are actually. I'm here. I'm seeing things. I'm just hearing things.
Bro. He's the one that's put in Spain.
Turkish.
I'm
I'm genuinely. I'm not even masking it. I'm going through it. I'm going through it. I was lying on my floor for like half an hour after the full-time whistle, just thinking about the repercussions. Because I said it to Skull earlier. We go to Canada the week after it could all be said and done. And I don't know how I sit on a flight with you all the way to Canada with those trophies under your armpits. You're not going to stop. Man will be trying to go sleep. Man's going to be like, guys, did you see the goal that Saka scored in the Champions League final? And then it's just, bro.
Yeah, headphones in.
Do you remember when Babs was playing Havertz comps? That's that.
Wallahi.
In LA.
My
brother,
God.
the TV.
Oh
We're not
my
going to get to watch no TV. This brother's just going to be playing the Champions League final on the TV the whole trip, bro. Nah,
bro. Don't listen. There's a silver lining. Yeah.
Okay.
Paddy, there's a silver lining, brothers.
The last twerk of the season, bro.
Silver lining.
Wow.
Answer the last
season.
season.
His hips must be hurting, brother.
Wait.
Can we get energy for one more twerk? And you're taking this twerk continental now.
Can we get one thing clear? One thing clear. PSG, I like PSG irrespective of what happens in this final. You know that. Everyone on this panel knows that. They are one of my favorite teams in Europe. Full stop. It is a bonus that they're in the final, right? Dembouz, rise. Kvara, rise. Barcola, rise. Listen, it's due to be a cracking game. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But Matisse, stop doing all this negative Nancy. Oh no, it's over.
I'm not saying it's over, but I'm saying I don't like the risk. No. It's too late to respond, brother. You see,
Man said let it happen.
You need to be proactive, bro. You're being reactive. You need to be proactive.
If it happens, we wear our depression gown.
It's because he's not getting
You know
relegated.
what I've got? Because he's going to a concert on the same. He's already got his escapism route. He's already got his priorities in order. He's gonna get to be listening to music. He's gonna be enjoying his life. Me and SAEED, we're sorting things out. We're gonna have to actually consume that content on the day, and it's gonna be at 5 p.m. kickoff. So that means it's earlier than usual. You can't even just go straight to bed.
It's even a 7 p.m. kickoff for me.
It's dark, bro. So I don't know.
What we say?
I heard you, man, are doing a watch along mob.
Listen, there's no contract been sent my way. If you want me to come to London to watch along with Arsenal and have to go back to Manchester or from train stations with Arsenal fans in it, if they've won the Champions League, the offer better be big. Let me tell you that. Better be big. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Here we go.
We ain't got the box money,
close protection.
No one giving you box money, bro.
I got you, Steve. I don't worry.
Chill over here, man.
There ain't no Michael McIntyre here, my brother.
You better be giving it. The box go better turn up.
Oh dear.
We get into this Arsenal game. We get into this Arsenal game then, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we're there. I mean,
you're excited, aren't you? Bloody hell.
No, I'm just saying. We're moving on.
Can't wait to start glazing, can you?
Brother, do you think I want?
You know what's so funny?
You all right?
He's been.
All right?
Turkish calls me a twerker. This guy's been chief glazer for like a good 2 years now. And then when the chickens have finally come home to roost, he's like, we can't brothers, we must unite.
Do you realize what Champions League is?
Brother, you've been begging for the team to win.
Brother, listen. You're Mr. Glazer, Mr. Knickers out. So don't be talking to me, mate. Listen, in the Premier League, I've got no qualms about Arsenal in the Premier League. You see, if they win the Champions League, though, that's when they become unbearable because they've got the same amount of Champions Leagues as Man City, same amount of Champions Leagues as a lot of teams. You feel me? So, end of the day, you can't allow them to get Champions League. Premier League's a different story. It's overdue, in fact. Champions League, though, that's one thing that we unison can all say they haven't got, and we can all sing that song. So that Champions League
for us in Manchester, I don't think that affects us at all.
Nah, it does, Steve, man. Trust me. You've literally said, "Look at what's behind you. Look what's behind you," and you said to him,
"Yeah, but listen, if they win the Champions League, then fair play. Like you say, bring it, flex it."
You know what? Don't come to the watch along. You haven't got the hater energy.
Yeah, you haven't. That's what I'm saying,
bro. You stay home. I
haven't got the hater.
We know what's gonna happen. Oh God!
Because if you're asking me now, would I want Turkish to go Budapest and Arsenal win the Champions League? Of course I would. Would I want Premzi to be celebrating winning the Champions League? Of course I would.
Why would anyone want that?
No, because it
there.
changes the dynamic. It changes the dynamic of football for you in London because you're dealing with it every day. I might get dickheads in my inbox for 3 days. Then after that, it's done. By the end of the day, they've got to the Champions League final, right? In boxing, styles make fights. Everyone's saying PSG are going to do this, going to do that. The way I see it is PSG are a fantastic team. They're a fantastic team. They're great to watch on the attack. They've got everything, yeah? But Arsenal's defense is also tight. They've got their own little bits of things, set pieces, etc., etc. I think it makes for a good game. And if you get to a final, we got to the final against Chelsea. I was super confident. I came on here. I said to you, there's no way we're getting beat off Chelsea. No way. When I got there, yeah, the energy and all that was a bit, yeah, this is a bit mad. We got beat. Nobody expected Man City to get beat. Aguero, Company, Fernandinho, Rodri, and nobody expected Man City to lose that final. This is the same as what Arsenal's going into now. Everyone is going to gassing up PSG. Everyone's going to say PSG, PSG, PSG. But it's everybody's stake night. If Arsenal players turn up on the night, a mistake, a dodgy decision, anything can go their way. So for me, it's just, I just said to the Arsenal fans I know this week, fuck it, go and enjoy yourself.
But I don't think anyone thinks it's a guarantee that PSG win, though.
No, I don't.
It's not.
No.
They are the favourites, though. They are the favourites.
Yeah, they're the favourites.
Well, yeah, they won it last year. Of course, they're the favourites.
They beat us last year, so they're the favourites for sure.
Yeah.
But I haven't got that. If it's Man United, no fucking chance. Not happening for me. Yeah.
Right,
but anyone else, I'll be honest with you, I haven't got that hatred where I wouldn't want.
It's not deep rooted.
If Turkish is going to Budapest, I want him to win it.
I hate it.
Right, pretend it's not Turkish. Pretend it's LV General and say that again.
Not him. I don't care about him. I'm talking about my mates. Them guys can do what they want. But my friends, Premzi's one of my boys. You know, there's a lot of Arsenal lads I speak to on the level. I'm just saying, listen, and I've always said it. Bring me the trophy. Banter's banter. All season I've had the banter with Arsenal. I've gone toe to toe. I've backed my team toe to toe. But what you cannot back is if they stood in front of you and they bring you the trophy. Bring the trophy. Then you got to hold your hands up.
Have you got? Steve, how many trophies have you won compared to Arsenal?
What do you mean?
Just in general. Remember we was having that conversation
It's a myth. It's a bit of a murky one, isn't it? Because 35% of Arsenal's trophies are charity shields. So if you take the charity shields out of both teams, we're probably about 3 off them.
That's what I'm saying. You're giving them one more. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't understand that logic.
All the semantics about we've been through it, right? Like we was going through the mud, but we were still the 3rd biggest team in the world. At some point,
world?
No, not the world. Sorry, in England. Sorry. But at some point, you come to the realization that yes, we are, but how much does that matter now? Right? You can soften the blow about what's happening now by talking about how big you are or the number of trophies, but the reality is everyone wants to live in the now. You want to compete now. So, yeah, the trophy argument, like, look at between you and Liverpool, SAEED.
Yeah.
They caught up recently, right?
Yeah, it's one. I think they're one ahead of us, I think.
But the reality is they've been light years ahead of you the last 8 years. Of course. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of, because we got a few more trophies than them. Our hate is not deep-rooted. Chelsea and Tottenham, deep-rooted. Man United, because of the rivalry in the 90s and 2000s, there's deep-rooted hate there. So I expect that from you three. But
it takes if you can flex a Champions League, it's a different flex. For years, City were doing things domestically were unbelievable, and everyone was saying, "Yeah, but you've not won the Champions League," so that stick was getting beaten. When we won it, now no one says nothing. It's like you've got to respect it, and no matter what happens. If you see Martin Odegaard walking around that pitch with the Champions League trophy in his hand, it's a different level of energy. Before the Champions League final, I said, the league's your bread and butter. Your league's your bread and butter. Grizz used to say to me, yeah, but when you win it, you know. And he was right. When you win it, you know. There's a reason why every now and then I'll flick the treble documentary on to watch that bit and reminisce and that. That's why I've got my own man cave. People think I'm some fucking weirdo. But at the end of the day, it's my room, my memories, my feelings. So if I want to do that, I do that. And all I'm saying is, if Arsenal go there and they win the Champions League, For all my friends, the decent lads I know, that's what I would rather happen. I'm not a hater when it comes to that. And we're going toe-to-toe with Arsenal in the league. It's a different story. But as far as the Champions League, go and enjoy it. If you win it, you win it.
All I have to say, I've got PSG friends. So I've got...
So have I.
I got Stewie.
Stuart. But he won it last year. So he's being greedy. He won it last year. Don't let him win it again.
Yeah. Listen, I hear it.
I have no one else.
You've got one. You don't mind them getting one. I hear it. I hear it in that aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, Grizz is very quiet as well.
Because he's about to bloody. You know what? You know what's coming from Grizz next. Watch this. Watch this Grizz pivot. Watch this. Go on.
I don't know where you want me to start.
Grizz can pivot all he wants. We've seen Grizz's real thoughts this season. When push has come to shove, we've seen Grizz.
My real thoughts.
He can say what he likes about Arsenal now. He can wax lyrical. He can big up Mikel, the players, the fact we're in a final. But we know what he wants here and what he wants here. We know. So
there's a difference, Turkish, between what I want and what I think. Yeah, I agree with everything that you're saying. No, blurred lines. Yeah, literally. I agree with you.
He knows it's true. Look how he's laughing.
No. I agree with you. I'm opposite of Steve in terms of I don't want you to win anything. I don't want you to go Budapest, bring back a Champions League. I don't want Arsenal fans to win, have two parades or whatever you are planning. Oh, by the way, I've got some information on that afterwards. We chat afterwards. But I just think, you know, we haven't got Arsenal, Liverpool haven't got that rivalry in terms of hatred rivalry, but it's a competitive rivalry, like ever since, you know, 89. You know what I mean? Like Michael Thomas, Liverpool, Arsenal, you know, it's two heritage clubs. I don't want you to win the Champions League. I don't want you to win the Premier League. It's opposite. I'd rather Man City win the Premier League. That's why I'm always glazing Man City. All season, Matisse, I've tried my level fucking best to jinx this motherfucker and shit. I've tried my utmost best to jinx it. But the reality has hit me the last 10 days since that weekend. And we have to face the reality, people. I think me and you have faced it. Toby is obviously busy with Spurs and that. But we have to face the reality, man. And we have to face that trip to Canada. We have to face that flight. We have to face the whole 6-7 days. We have to just face it from everywhere and hold that shit, man. Because you're right. They're going to be unbearable. But at the end of the day, we always say the best team always wins the league. So if they win the league, they're the best team. And if they win the Champions League and beat PSG, they will have beaten the best team in Europe as well. So I don't want them to. 100% Turkish, you're absolutely spot on. That's the real me. I don't want you to win it, but I've maintained from day dot that you are one of the favorites for both. I said you're going to win at least 2 trophies this season, at least 2 trophies. And if you will pull off the big 2, fucking fair play, man. Fucking fair play.
The problem is you can't talk, like, even if they win 1, you're not going to be able to talk to them. You're not, forget about even bantering. You're not even going to be able to have a conversation with them.
For a year anyway. Yeah, for a year.
Do you remember what happened when those pricks in West London won the Champions League? They won the Champions League and you couldn't so much as utter a word without you seeing gifs of like Mason Mount lifting up the trophy and stuff. Like you're trying to have conversations and they're just putting a photo of Kai Havertz lifting up the trophy. I'm like, do you know how triggering that is? Seeing scrubs lift such prestigious trophies. It's mental.
Well, Havertz might pick up another one and Madueke as well. What are we going to do then?
That's crazy. Havertz. You know.
Listen, on what it is, on the game and everything about it, I got to credit Mikel first because listen, I over the bumpy period where we dropped out of 2 trophies, the final loss and everything that happened after, I looked at Mikel a lot because it's his team, it's his makeup, it's his squad, and it looked like it was getting stale, and it looked like he was stubborn about it too. But I think the Lewis Skelly move, primarily the Lewis Skelly move, in my opinion, has changed up things massively in the last couple. But the turnaround has come a couple games before that with Eze scoring the winner Newcastle. Gyökeres's form the last 3 games has been probably his best 3 games in a row for us. Saka's come back and he's hit the ground running for the first time since that big injury, like in terms of hitting the ground running. I know he got the goal against Real last year, But performance is inconsistent since then. So I got to credit Mikel, man, because he settled the ship. There was a lot of signs that look similar to 22-23 in terms of the way we were collapsing and the way it looked like we lacked a lot of fight in games. But last night, you cannot say we lack fight from the stands to the pitch. And when Mikel said fire, I feel fire. A lot of people laughed. I was like, what the hell? We didn't see that on the pitch. But I saw that last night. I saw that on Tuesday night. I saw that on the weekend. I saw that the game before that and Newcastle too, because that's the bare minimum at this level. You got to just fight and just get over the line. Well, now we put ourselves in a position where we're 3 games away from a Premier League, first one in 22 years potentially, and 1 game away from our first ever Champions League final, our second Champions League final ever. Like, I have to credit Mikel for that, because listen, there's a lot on the line here. You know, there is a lot on the line in these next 4 games, and we can talk about it all come the end of the season, because we've talked about it enough over the years. The process, where is it leading? It's meant to be a phase 6, all of that stuff. But he's put us in a position now where the fans are going mad. I was there, going mad. Probably the best atmosphere night the Emirates I've seen. And I used to be a season ticket holder. I used to go pretty much week in, week out, home away Europe. But in terms of home games at the Emirates, that was mad. So the connection is there. Mikel talked about that early on. And to see the performance on the pitch, cool, calm, collected, with a bit of risk there, a risk element, enough to get over the line, it bodes well for us moving forward. Listen, we got 2 massive games coming up now in the Premier League. I say 2 because the last game of the season is massive, but we can talk about that when the time comes. I think if we win our next 2 games, then, you know, the league, and we're going to probably cross over to that shortly because City dropped points and Steve wasn't here on Monday. But this week has been mad. I forgot that we've got advantage in the league because of the Atletico game. I forgot what happened. On Loose Cannons, we was talking, and Jordan had to remind me, hold on, we got the advantage in the league to talk about too. So, yeah, first and foremost, credit to Mikel. We'll talk about players and whatnot and get feelings. But, yeah, because people are quick. And people think, you know, now the Arteta outside will be like, oh, look, he's changed and whatnot. Listen, you can criticize and praise when criticism and praise is deserved. And the way we've turned it around the last few games, it's admirable, to say the least. And now we're 4 games away from greatness, potential history. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about any jobs on the line right now, any risks, any pressure, because it's about focusing now. Beat West Ham, and then on to the next one. But yeah, I'm proud, man. But we started this show. I had to change the show name from the top 6 to the big 6. I had to change that name because of us, because we wasn't finishing in the top 6. Imagine that. I had to change the name to Big 6, and now we're sitting here. We're in a Champions League final, and we're 3 games away from a potential Premier League. And we've been close to Premier League before. Yes, we've bottled it, but that part of the experience, part of the pain, will potentially make this one better if we get over the line. And this is Mikel's 3rd season in the Champions League. As much as it's been 6 phases in the league and whatnot, if we're talking Champions League, what is it? Quarter-final Bayern, semi-final PSG, and now final PSG. I mean, that's a great record for your first 3 tries in the Champions League, regardless of the landscape. He's done very well, man. So it's about getting over the line. The celebrations point, expected that. I knew people would say, oh, over celebrating. Bro, a lot of these youngsters that haven't seen Arsenal come close to greatness, they've only seen FA Cups. I can understand that reaction, but trust me now, the mood around is refocus and you know, get the job done now, because as great as that was, we ain't done nothing yet. That's what's mad. It feels great, but we ain't done nothing yet. So yeah, refocus. But it was a great night, man. It was a great night.
That silence says it all for the rest of us.
Now listen, I did say, man, that Simeone, man, fraud watching it. You feel me? Arteta did his job. I think for me, it's nothing on Arteta. You know what I mean? Credit to him. The game plan, everything was spot on. Just this Simeone, man, told you, but one of the highest paid managers in world football, and you serve up that, man. Like, you kept them quiet. Saliba, credit to him. You know what I mean? But so many players went missing. Lookman, your Niger boy, you know what I mean? Toby, let down. Alvarez was probably injured, to be fair. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, man, very disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, it was probably one of the most sometimes you just knew that they weren't going to score all night. You know, I mean, yeah, they had that chance sold off, but other than that,
terrible.
nothing.
That's all terrible, by the way.
You know what? He's actually not that bad, you know, man. But
He's
just
good, mate.
Just awful, man.
You can't take off Griezmann and Alvarez and that and bring on him.
Yeah, I guess so.
No. Look, what's his name? Alvarez was definitely injured.
Yeah, he was injured.
He was down before the game, and you could tell he came limping off. Lookman had a bad game, but we know Lookman hasn't. Lookman has had a good season, brilliant season, couple of seasons in Italy. But you know, Atletico is a total different animal. Simeone. SAEED, I hear it. I understand. I kind of understand what you mean, but calling Diego Simeone a fraud, I think it's a bit too much. I think
he's a fraud, man.
No, SAEED, think about
a fraud is a fake.
Sometimes think about what you're saying.
He's washed. He's finished at the highest level.
Brother, what is this?
Hey, let me finish.
No, let me finish. I just called.
He's talking about Simeone on the pitch.
You done a monologue on Simeone. I'm coming back, and you let me.
He's a fraud, man. You know what I mean? That he spent the amount of money that he spent, the amount of investment that he's had, and this idea that people just keep saying, you know, top manager. But he's not won a trophy in 4 years. 4 years. And he's been given the funds that he's been given. So, yeah, man, I don't want to hear none of this. Conte's another one in Europe, Allegri, all of these dinosaurs. They need to get out of football, man. They're not at the highest level. So, You get me? You can say what you want, but I said it. Pressure was on him. Didn't deliver. Substitutions were all over the place. Like, very credit to Arteta. People are going to twist this and think I'm not giving credit to Arteta. Credit to Arteta. But Simeone, I'm sorry, the embarrassing riches you had on the bench, and that's what you serve up? Get out of here, man.
But I'm looking at that Atletico team, 1 to 11, and it's not better than Arsenal's team. I agree. The attackers I think they were too defensive minded. They didn't throw anything in Arsenal's direction in terms of going forward. And I was very disappointed in the fact that they were so timid. And so it's almost like they didn't realize it was a knockout game. They just played it like it was a league phase game where they tried to hang on to a result that they didn't have. So that's what I didn't like. However, Atletico have never been favourites or even close to favourites for the Champions League. And they've never been favourites for La Liga. So you have to put it into context as to who he's going up against. In Spain, he's going up against Real Madrid and he's going up against Barcelona. In France, you got one team to go up against. You might snag a league. In Germany, you got one team. You might snag a league. He's going up against two juggernauts who have always had hitters. They've always... You won't go through the last few years and... Well, maybe Barca, they had a period where they had like Kevin Prince, Boateng and whatnot. But most of the time, you go through those teams and they've got big names, right? And then in the Champions League, I think he got to 2 finals. I think he...
That was in his peak.
The Copa del Rey this season against Real Sociedad, okay, that's not good. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like he's earned the right. I feel like he's earned the right to spend the money he's spent, considering 100%. Where Atletico were before he was in charge. And by the way, if he was to leave, don't be surprised if Atletico Madrid dropped way further down than where you're used to seeing them. I think people have got a bit comfortable with them being in the Champions League every season and stuff.
Do you think he's a top 5 manager of this era, though?
No. Nah, you mad?
Nah.
In this era.
In his era, let's say from 2010 to 2025, let's say. When did he start managing Atletico? 2012 or was it 2010?
Nah, earlier than that, you know. I think it was
so let's say his era, and you don't think he's top 5?
Nah, not top 5, man. Are we trying to put him?
I think Matisse broke it down well. Yeah, when you're talking about his La Liga situation, yeah, he's not only up against 2 juggernauts. He's talking about world juggernauts. We talk about Real Madrid, Barcelona. Possibly, maybe we can argue all day night about the 2 out of the top 3 clubs in the world.
But even the chat's saying not top 5. Go on, name me the, like, obviously Pep, Klopp, Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique.
Mourinho still was in that era.
Even Klopp, yeah. It's tight. He's better, but it's tight, bro. It's tight.
Mourinho.
I don't think it's tight.
I got Simeone up there.
Zidane,
yeah. Ancelotti,
Mourinho.
Yeah.
No, but Mourinho was more like...
Yeah, but Steve and Turkish, do you know what it is?
I wouldn't even say top 10. I wouldn't even say top 10.
When people say Zidane,
the era before. Ancelotti's the era. Like, yes, they still were successful through that era, but I mean, like Jose's more Sir Alex, in my opinion, era. That was his like not Sir Alex.
Yeah, exactly.
Who?
You got
Conte.
Nah, Conte. Nah, Simeone.
You got Unai. I think Unai Emery's better than Simeone. If you look at
what's this Unai Emery?
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, I'm on the Unai Emery. Where are you going with this?
Final.
When it suits your argument, you're bringing up.
No. You said
you don't even think he's second best in the fucking dusted Premier
League.
League. And now you're talking about top 5.
Top 2 in the Premier League. You know it's not top 2 in the Premier League.
Bro, you just brought Emery into a top 5 coaches.
No.
So, do you know how that's nasty? Do you know how that's nasty? Because if Atletico Madrid, and he's won 2 Europa Leagues, so a lot of that Emery.
How many has Emery won?
Yeah, but Emery's in that competition all the time because he's not cut out for the Champions League.
Wait, sorry. You can't be comparing
Simeone's putting Atletico Madrid. Hold on.
Crazy,
Simeone's putting Atletico Madrid in the Champions League year after year after year after year. So you can't now reward the fact that Simeone's put clubs in Europa League when some of them should have been in the Champions League, or he's been knocked down from the Champions League into the Europa League, and then he's winning that and say, "Oh yeah, Simeone's
how many has Emery won with different clubs in the Europa League? How many different clubs is he about?
Bro, he's only been at Atletico. What do you want him to do? Leave? Like,
no,
yeah, maybe he should leave. But
this adds values to my argument, though. In that Emery has done it with different clubs, but he could do it as well with Aston Villa now as well.
You make some good points. League
title though. Did you know winning a league title in Messi and Ronaldo era alone?
I fully hear you.
No, you can't hear him and argue then. How can you hear him and argue?
Bro, he won 2 league titles.
You're not hearing him.
2 league titles.
That's
he wanted him to win 4. He wanted him to win 4.
People are saying hearing it, but he's arguing.
You said Hansi Flick, SAEED, in the
Hansi
video.
Flick, yeah, he's better than.
How can he be better than? If you're looking at
the treble with Bayern. He's won the treble with Barcelona. He's about to go back-to-back La Ligas with barely spending anything. What are we doing
Bayern Munich, Barcelona. You cannot compare them to Atletico Madrid, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But again, we're talking about.
If you're saying, look at Simeone against Mikel this season. What did Flick do against Simeone? What did Flick do in the semi-final against Inzaghi last year?
Hardly any money. You see what Barcelona? The guy's literally got.
They've got Rafinha. They've got
38-year-old.
Yamal and Pedri didn't cost anything, but they don't count.
Exactly.
Generational players potentially in Barcelona's academy.
You see this back line.
You know Simeone knocked him out in the Copa del Rey and he knocked him out in the Champions League. You know that, right? The washed guy, by the way. The guy that's washed.
I hear it.
Knocked Barcelona out both competitions.
4-0. Was it 4-0 in the Copa del Rey?
4-0, bruv. Was he washed that day?
People are just saying his name just normally.
Go and look at what he's got at the back line.
What treble has he won for Barcelona?
No, very quickly.
What treble was he? The embarrassing riches that Simeone's got. He's been able to spend
but those embarrassment riches have only come because of his building up the foundation from the start.
I get it.
So he deserves to spend it. But
with 4 years, he spent money.
So let me finish my point, man. You don't let me finish my point. I understand if you came from the angle of he's on his decline. He's on his way down. Even the great Jose Mourinho is on a decline. Even, so many managers, coaches are on a decline. I agree with you. The peak's gone of Diego Simeone.
Yeah. It's gone.
The only thing I argued with was when you said this guy's a fraud, because that's a nonsensical argument.
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, if you stick with he's on a decline, I agree with you. He hasn't been able to spend those riches well enough. He hasn't recruited enough. If he's in charge of recruitment, and he could have gone up a level to elite. Yeah. He didn't reach the elite level, but to call him a fraud, that's all I was arguing.
That's my opinion. But for me, the amount of money that he's spent in the last 4 years.
Okay, he's a fraud.
When we say he spent it, wasn't Berta at Atletico Madrid?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why is it Simeone spent it? It's clearly it's a collaboration of multiple people who spent the money. Simeone don't scout players.
No, but there needs to be a middle ground here. Come on, it's clear what he's saying.
It's clear, man. He's had money to spend. He's not one
spent enormous
what more do you want to know from that?
But he also took an aging Luis Suarez and won the league.
I agree. That's why I said there's a middle. That's why I said there's a middle point.
David Villa and won the league.
That's why I said there's a middle point here, right? SAEED is going way too far with the fraud thing. He's far from a fraud.
That's all I said.
He's actually battle tested. He actually is, right? But then you can also say the last 4 or 5 years, he's spent enormous amounts.
Client, yeah.
Agreed.
Hasn't paid dividends. Simple.
Agreed. Agreed.
I agree with that. Anyway, circle it back.
Emery's
round.
that is nonsense. Though. Come on, stop it, please. Stop it.
So circle it.
He's not in the top 10. That's what my big
Top
argument
10?
is.
Let's not even continue this because you're moving.
Just
You're
He's not in the top 10. How's that, man?
Forget it.
How's that, man?
We'll do this on a
Top
video.
10 what right
Well,
now?
we'll do a video then. We'll do a video. How about that? Yeah? We'll do a video.
Of that era, 2010 to 2020. We'll do that era.
We'll do a video then. Yeah.
And we'll see. And we'll see what comes
We'll
out.
see.
More Vox Pod
100%
shenanigans
you're
coming
gonna
soon.
Say no more.
But anyway, back to the Arsenal game. Where was we anyway?
I don't even know, bro.
You finished the Arsenal
Let's talk
segment.
about Simeone.
You finished the Arsenal segment, and Saeed wanted to speak about the Atletico performance against you, and that's where it started from.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why was the Atletico performance the hot topic for you?
No, it wasn't a hot topic.
Because he wanted to have a go at Simeone. Because he wanted to have a go at Simeone.
Is it agenda? Okay.
Yeah,
I think Atletico found themselves on the good side of the draw. I think they found themselves on the good side. That's it. They were out of the depth. They had a good result
They're not
against
a great
Barcelona.
team, Steve. Steve, they're not a great team. They haven't got good players.
Saying, but I don't want to disrespect them because they got there, but they found themselves on the good side of the draw, and they were always going to get out of the depth. They got there, they fell short again, and end of story. The game wasn't a classic, but Arsenal did the job. I think Atletico know how to play only one way. They are tough to beat. You're always going to get a game out of them, you know what I mean? But they just wasn't at the races. Arsenal put them away. They outfought them, they outbattled them, and like you say, they fell short again. He's a god in Atletico Madrid, Simeone. He is, and they've got a tough. They're gonna have to think about it soon. They've been with him for a long, long time. You know, they've won things, etc., etc. But it seems to be getting a little bit stale around there. There's talk of Alvarez maybe moving on, etc. Griezmann's leaving, so maybe it's a time for a change. But
100% he's gone stale. 100% he's gone stale. He's gone stale, and they've got to make a move. I think they don't know how to deal without him because that's all they've known. But that period, what we discussed, you know, anyway, we let's not go backwards. Let's move forwards, upwards and onwards.
Performance-wise,
that side of the draw was looking hella Europa League-ish.
I've stopped talking about the side of the draw and whatnot, man. Talk about
this is why I prefer the old format.
Analysis as well, man. You're gonna turn it to the side of the draw again after we're trying to move it on.
Because Steve mentioned it. Steve mentioned it.
Okay, so then you mentioned it. So then Matisse can mention it. How long does this chain go on then?
I wasn't even taking the piss out of Arsenal. I actually wasn't.
No, it's not taking the piss, bro. Like,
so
how long
why are you so upset? I don't understand.
Just talk about what you want to talk about, bro.
No, well, it's too late now. You've obviously ruined my flow. What's the point?
You're about to talk about
anything about Arsenal,
bro. We're in the final, bro. We're in the final, bro. And you want to talk about the half of the draw again and say silly Europa League when you were bending over when Steve was fucking disrespecting the Europa.
I don't even know what you're, bro.
And now he wants to bring the Europa League.
Mate. You are all over the place right now, and you're firing shots like a blind man. And I don't understand if you think these bullets are hitting, but they're not hitting, bro. I'm not even saying this to take the piss out of you. When Steve spoke about the Europa League, I said,
you're still longing this out, bro. You're still longing this out, though.
Why are you so
This is not a conversation. I don't want to
celebrate it. It's a big achievement. It is a big achievement. What I said is a fact.
What I said what we're talking about here, bro. I don't get it. Saeed, get control of the show, man, please.
You know what?
Co-host, man.
You know what it is?
I don't understand.
I'm big on Sporting Lisbon and Bayer Leverkusen, man. Big up these teams now.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Toby, where you're wrong is they finished top of the table, so they have the right.
Saeed, I didn't even mention Arsenal. And
I didn't mention. And I mentioned.
I didn't say the piss out of Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point, brother. We're on the Arsenal section. And for the last 22 minutes, we've talked Simeone. And then as soon as we're about to move it on, you've come in to not talk about Arsenal again. Do you get it now?
Oh, fine. All right, talk about Arsenal.
Do you get it now?
I get it now. Talk about Arsenal.
Okay.
Fine.
Why are you downplaying their achievement, bro?
I don't understand that.
Tobes, this is clever for you. I can't lie. You've just seen Arsenal reach their second Champions League final in Turkish's lifetime. And all you want to talk about is Bayer Leverkusen and Sporting Lisbon. It's very cheeky.
I just want you man to talk about the game like you man always do. I don't get it. Why change?
Nah, not this time, brother.
Why change? I think. Look. Very briefly.
Let's talk about the game.
Very briefly on the analysis of the game. I think the Arteta bold move. We've talked about Arteta being a coward, defensive, rigid, stubborn. He ain't gonna change the way he plays. He ain't gonna take risks. We were discussing that for shows upon shows upon show. And then in probably two of the most important games, he's thrown in Lewis Skelly. How old is he? 18, 19? Wherever he is. Yeah,
19 now, I think. Yeah.
I think he's
19-year-old. He's thrown in a 19-year-old ahead of his superstar midfield signing of the summer, who looks tired, and said, "Go and do your thing next to Declan Rice." And I thought Lewis Skelly was a breath of fresh air. I think he's. Do you remember when we spoke about City having that kick up the backside when they brought in Semenyo and Gahey, and they gave them a little, yeah? Skelly's done that just at the fucking right time. I genuinely don't know if you would have put in those performances with tired Zubimendi in that team, because Zubimendi was tired.
Zubimendi came on and he was sharp, bro. That's the sharpest I've seen Zubimendi for a while, because he's actually managed.
Lewis Skelly was sharp, quick, incisive, decisive, and he was stronger than I thought as well, bro. Because whatever we say about those Atletico Madrid players, they do fucking graft. They do put a shift in. They do put a tackle in. But Lewis Skelly, props to Arteta for having the courage and the conviction to do it at the most critical part of the season. We all said, nah, he ain't going to be able to make any big calls. He's going to go with tried and tested. I think that changed. I think change your season, basically.
He sounded like in his presser, like he regrets not doing it earlier.
He said it, yeah.
Because he could have extended the life of Zubimendi's Rice this season if he had used Skelly more. I get Norgard, the quality drop-off is too strong, but because he had Lewis Skelly last season and he's playing against Real Madrid and all these big teams and putting in massive performances, he's probably thinking, Ross, I should have played.
But this is how you learn, Matisse. You know, even the great Jurgen Klopp, he threw in Trent because we had injuries in a Champions League game. And he threw in Trent, and Trent scored a free kick, and the rest is history, right? So sometimes it's luck. Not Turkish. Arteta threw in Lewis Skelly because Zubimendi was completely out of his feet. But he could have thrown in Norgard. The majority of Arsenal fans might have thought he's going to throw in Norgard, but he didn't. He went to Lewis Skelly.
He's never thrown Norgard in that game.
But Norgard's senior to Lewis Skelly, Matisse.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't rate Norgard.
He brought him, but he brought him for X amount of money to be the understudy to the two midfielders. Moreno and Norgard are the understudy to Rice and Zubimendi. Turkish, would you say Rice and Zubimendi, Norgard and Moreno are the understudies to the first two, Declan Rice and Zubimendi?
Initially, yeah, but not anymore. Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Of course.
No, the Lewis Skelly thing is big. Like if we go on, the Lewis Skelly thing is so big that if we go on to get over the line, that will be one of the big moments we look on.
That's when he played the Joker. Yeah, bang. Yeah.
And if we don't, we're gonna think, too little, too late. Because what Lewis Skelly represents is, you said it, yeah. Arteta's still learning. As much as it's banter and 6 seasons, phase 7, he's still learning because he's never got over the line, right? So this season, especially the game where we started dwindling, it looked like he was reverting to norm. And the norm previously kind of let us down in terms of going more stringent than ever, maybe putting Havertz up top and doing that style again, right? And then we were losing games, got knocked out of competitions. He was quite stubborn in his press conferences. He said fire, it didn't look like fire. So all of these things, it felt like, this guy's not learning. Like, come on, like Mikel, you need to. So the Lewis Skelly thing represents a whole lot more than just, a moment of luck bringing him in, or because it shows that, you're not as stubborn as I might have thought a few weeks ago, because thankfully you've done it, and hopefully it's just in time and it's not too little too late. But really, with advantage in the league and being in the final, we're in the ascendancy to win something. So it should be just in time, because now we've got enough in the tank. You can see what it's done to the momentum of the side in the 90 minutes. You can see the life it's given us a little, because we've got a player there that can draw 2-3 players in and get it between the lines quick, create the overload. We've missed that quite a bit this season. And a lot of people, including me, put it to Mikel, saying, Zubi, like, what have you done to him? Because he was doing that. He was for that. But obviously, partly, Zubi must have some responsibility in that too, because Lewis Skelly comes on and does what we've been crying out for at least a few months, if not all season. So, yeah, that Lewis Skelly thing is big. Like, credit to him. And Saka as well. Listen, he got a goal, worked hard, played okay, wasn't great, but the goal was decisive. And off the back of the weekend where he got a goal and an assist, a nice goal like that, just in time, because over the years he has tended to dwindle when it's come to the end of the season, whether that's because of game time and the amount of games he's played or not, whether it's mentality or not. All I know, last couple this season, Real last season, he's turned up in big moments. We got to get over the line now, because Mikel deserves it, Saka deserves it, Rice deserves it, Gabriel, Saliba. There's a certain core here that we need it. They deserve it for the work they've put in. So hopefully we do it now, man. Hopefully we do it now.
I think some of those players certainly need it. Certainly.
I'm not sure if he deserves that much credit for Skelly, because you could argue that he should have put him in long before the semi-final. You could argue that.
No, but it's credit. No, you can argue that. 100% you can argue that. But it's credit for actually doing it. Whether it's like I said, yeah, at the end of the season, we'll talk about this, and it's either just in time and none of us care, and you can't even bring that up because it was just in time, we've won something with it, or it was too little too late, and then it becomes magnified more. Why didn't you do that earlier? Do you get it? So it's going to be decisive come the end of the season, in my opinion.
Okay.
If we win something, just in time. If we don't, it's a shame.
What's the ticket situation for the game, for the final? How are they working it out? Is it like you get more tickets to go to more sponsors and execs than they do to the fans of both clubs? It's a joke.
Yeah. I mean,
check the number of seats to the stadium, innit? Because
I'm not going through the club for it, because it's going to be a myth. So I'm just going to have to pay over the odds and get it sorted out that way, to be honest with you.
Got too many fans, bro.
Arena, right? So that's 67.2. So you should get at least, you'd think you'd get at least like 15 to 20,000 tickets.
Yeah, 15.
At least.
It'll be 15.
They're saying 16K.
It's a joke.
16K, like, forget all the tribalism. 16K for that fan base for a Champions League final is a fucking disgrace. I'm sorry. But bro, just hearing that figure and thinking about the amount of people,
60,000 stadium,
the amount of people that have gone to games year in, year out at Arsenal, they've suffered so much, gone through all these eras of banter, and 16K of them are going to get into that stadium. That is bonkers.
You know what it is, though?
Arsenal fans need to be vigilant as well. Yeah, don't be sucked into the thrill and spill of the final, and just be listening and taking offers from any Tom, Dick, and Harry, because your fan base is arguably one of the biggest in the world. This is a huge game. I can just see it's going to be rife with touts. It's going to be rife with touts,
like you.
I'm not a tout. I don't scam anybody.
No, I'm saying like you tried to give your ticket away.
No, he did. He
I
gave
didn't
a
try
real
to give
ticket
anything.
over.
Someone offered me money.
It was a real ticket.
Yeah.
But
I'm
no,
not
people, there will be scammers. There will be scammers. There will be scammers.
No, I'm joking, man. No, the thing is, though, Matisse, you got to remember, like, without these sponsors, the UEFA don't make the money that they do. So they're basically giving back. It's almost like a give back to the sponsors in a sense. And,
they'll have two big massive fan zones there, where you both sets of fans can watch it separate ends of the city, and that's what they'll have there as well.
But I mean, that's one. Like, listen, the tickets is one issue, travel is another issue. Even though travel is not as much as an issue, like that's pretty much, I've got enough options. The tickets, the next thing on the list, but then the parade stuff comes in. Now, if we win something, obviously, before everyone says premature, everyone's planning it. Chelsea's planning because you got to get planning. Man City are planning because planning permission.
We're not having no parade. No.
What I mean in terms of the planning permission, just in case you have to have that in place, right? So
that's what happens, because if you're over there. Over there. It happened to us. What they did the parade, and a lot of the City fans were still in Istanbul.
Okay, so it's actually
like a day after for sure.
I'll tell you.
I got back to London about 3-4 hours before the parade, and I was driving down the motorway in torrential rain, and they said the parade's been delayed because of rain and all that, because they had a big stage set up, the speakers were blowing and all that. I got there and I saw the last 15 minutes of the parade. They came around the corner with the trophy where I was there. That was it. And I went to the party afterwards with the players, but that's it. I didn't see it. And a lot of lads were still in Istanbul. They said, we can't get back. So you're going to get people not going to make it back if they have it the next day, if they win it.
That's
it's a shame because it really should be everybody should be able to try and do
Yeah,
both.
because I was gonna drive. I was like, that was just gonna cut out the hassle. But a 17-hour drive, I won't make it back for the parade. And if I do, I'm finished.
You need to be at that. People say the game's better than the parade, and I would assume it would be, just purely because being there is life changing.
Why would they do that though?
You need to be. You want to be at both, right? It was bloody hell. It's once in a lifetime opportunity.
You
Potentially.
would, that's what we was arguing with, but then you was getting,
How would you not
getting
work with
people
the
back
fans?
home saying, at least you went to the game, you've seen it live. We're going to see the players the next day. You know what I mean? So it's catch-22, innit, man? They can't keep.
I
it going.
imagine we win
City to do it as well, though. That's a
I
6
imagine
City to
though,
have a
Steve,
Champions League final. Sorry.
Imagine we win the Premier League and then we lose the Champions League final. So to fans that if we travel, we lose, and then we can't see the parade for our first title in 22 years.
That's mad.
It's mad.
Side's got to get sorted out, man, because it is mad trying to make it a trace. It's either like 4 or 5 bags go to the final, or wake up, shower, drive, and chill out for the day at the parade. It's that, you know, it's tempting, but then I need to be at the final. Like, it's just,
you got to go to the final. You got to go to the final.
Yeah.
You got to go to the final.
I gotta go.
Shouldn't have to pick.
You
Man.
do. You got the bread anyway, man. Why you saying
take a driver with you who don't give a shit and who don't drink, and then when you or whatever, and then after the game, just you get your nut down in the car, let him blast you back.
What's his name? Take Ziggy with you.
Ziggy,
oh, mate, you want us to get you?
Ziggy, man, he's a great driver, man.
He'll drive.
He'll move vehicles off the road for you, bro. Are you mad?
And Steve said, "Get a driver who doesn't drink." And
Ziggy, bro.
He drives better when he's drunk. Trust me.
That's what he told us.
You know what Bernard Manning once said, is it? There's no point having a fucking smash sober. No point.
What did you just say? What did he?
No point having a smash sober. What a quote. Shall I do super chats? We're an hour in. Let me quickly scroll up because we've got a hella super chats, but I'm sure it's scattered about in terms of topics. I've got 2 questions for Big Steve. Does he know where he is and has his arse fell out? Real answers, please. None of this thanks for the $4.99 super chat.
I only answer super chats over $9.99.
Don't let SAEED's newfound PSG love distract you from the fact that he glazed Bayern to win it all. Quote, best team in the world. Hashtag
Oh yeah.
How's that flip-flopping when you predict Bayern to win the league, to win the Champions League? How's that flip-flopping? I want to know, Shabib smart ass.
Please tell me you saw that clip of Donnarumma begging the ref to disallow the goal. Are these the mentality monsters we're supposed to be scared of? That's from Pat G. Little as Steve says, Stringer Bellend, you better be on your best behavior tonight. Getting cooked by LV is a new low for you.
When did I get cooked by him? The guy's getting all sweaty, covered in baby oil, like he's just come out of P. Diddy's fucking sex dungeon. Shouting my name. You know what I mean?
Bro,
man. Hey, no one's getting cooked by that guy, mate. No one's getting cooked by that guy.
You should have never let him answer that, man.
Oh, dumb.
You know, that's part of the show. That's the charm of the show. The big homie Saeed was correct about Simeone, specialist in failure. That one's from Daniels, I think. All the ops today have gone from arrogant bottlers, hate-alongs, etc. to please God, don't let it happen. Well, if it does happen, understand this: there will be nowhere left to hide. Come on, you Gunners. Saeed, I liked your content earlier about Mbappe. It was very interesting to hear what was said. Orcas kill sharks, and Arsenal are orcas. What do you? Well, we'll talk about Real shortly, anyway. If Team 16 and 17 play in the final, that tells you the level. What is even more shameless is the winners call themselves European champions. Yeah. Alex, I big up Alex. Hope you're good, brother. This was by far the greatest football night of my life, and meeting Turkish was the cherry on top of the cake. See you in Budapest, my bro. Come on, you Gunners. 100, my bro. 100. Big up everyone that I met, including you, Alex. A lot of love for the show as well. So yeah, it's a mad night. Big Steve said, Jazzy Jeff, where you been? Big Steve from the City strippers on the bottom row. Who deserves to play the City rusty trombone at the parade? GRIZZ has put in a shift, to be fair. He plays the trombone, you know. That is crazy. Big up the members. Brian says, shout out the panel. Thoughts on calls to investigate Sheikh Mansour for the funding of the conflict in Sudan. Over 150,000 dead over 2 years. I mean, I haven't heard anything about that.
Thoughts with the victims, man.
Yeah, so what's going on is mad. What's going on, man? Over 100K in over a year, isn't it?
Sad,
That's
man.
insane, man.
Yeah,
Insane.
but I don't know about the connection or whatever. If it's investigation as well, it's best to just let it run and see. If Steve slips and falls on his head, does he slip again? Says Dashmate. That's a fucked one. Parade or no parade. Finally booked my tickets from Toronto to watch the final in and around Islington. May it pay off. Cannot wait. Big up, Shabby. Maybe I'm gonna see you here and hopefully with the big 6 out in Toronto as well. Yeah. Hopefully. Hussein says, Steve, what do you think about City's disgraceful decision to block moving the FA Youth Cup final to Old Trafford and instead keeping it at a 7,000 capacity stadium?
Yeah, that's bad, that, man, Steve. I think even Steve would agree with that.
Yeah, but listen, they tried to play at the Etihad. We couldn't get it on. We've got building work going on. They give them 3 dates. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to give up home advantage. It is what it is. I've never seen as many Man United fans getting all excited about a fucking FA Youth game. You had 3,000 in the semi-final. You had 3,000 in the semi-final. You're telling me what it takes 60,000 to?
Yeah, but we sold out last time when we was in the FA Youth Cup final.
Yeah, but it's an FA Youth Cup final. Who gives a fuck? The kids let them play. If they want to play at Old Trafford, let them play. It's what it is. It's at the 7K capacity. It's what it is. I know you don't got many finals and that, but no one's asked about an FA Youth Cup final. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Do you want me to get you a ticket? Are you going? Are you going?
No, I'll be going.
Are you going? Yeah. Have you got your ticket?
Yeah,
it's sold out.
I'm going to try and get a ticket, but yeah.
You bet. No, not try. It's sold out, so you're not going. Simple as that.
I will try out. But it would have been even better if we had it at Old Trafford. There'd be more people there.
Yeah, but it's the pure arrogance of the United fans thinking that we're going to give up our home advantage because we're going to take it to Old Trafford.
Yeah, but it's the Youth Cup final. It's not as if, you know.
Yeah, but if it was at Old Trafford and you couldn't do it and we said we want to take it to the Etihad, you'd be like, do one, mate. So at the end of the day, do one. It's at the Joy Stadium, 7K. Go and win it. If you don't want to win it, don't. Watch it on the telly. No one gives a shit.
Triple O says.
Checkers arguing about FA Youth Cup, man. Yo, that's only happening in Manchester.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But we're pride ourselves on the academy,
We're going to take 100,000. It's an FA Youth Cup final.
We did sell out though. We sold out 69,000. We had.
Good, because loads of people don't get to go Old Trafford, so let the kids go for a quid, whatever it is. Great, but City ain't giving up home advantage because Man United said so. So fuck you, innit? And fuck Man United.
Yo, Triple O, I can't help you, brother. This is one that I don't even want to help because there's like TOBS said earlier, there's going to be so much fakes going around, touts doing a madness. I don't want to attribute my name to anything. Like I said, I'm taking shots in the dark as well, pretty much, trying to see what my plugs are saying. But best believe if any plugs do come through, I'm not expecting it to be for any more than 1-2 tickets max. Like it's just like that. So yeah, I can't help. Why didn't City believe in a tricky Monday night in Everton? That one's from Don J. And this one from Ryan says, City devalued the Prem with endless 115 money, but that's okay, Steve. Our Roma, Leon, Porto, Villa, and Minnow teams. Watch City crumble without Pep. Thoughts? Actually, no, let me save that one for the end. That's on Brentford and whatnot. PSG are faves, and I think they'll win, but if anyone can beat them, it's Arsenal. Donnarumma was the difference last season. Also, who's the best centre-back in the world right now? Saliba or Pacho? Both have had phenomenal seasons.
Pacho was phenomenal yesterday. Marquinhos and Pacho were phenomenal. I know everyone glazed the attack last week. We talked about the attack. This week, put some respect on those two brothers' names, man. And even Nuno Mendes, up against
a yellow card after 5 minutes.
Getting a yellow card after 5 minutes, we thought long night. But he was so good. He showed yesterday why everyone clearly says he's the best fullback in world football.
For me, it's Saliba though, man. He plays at a higher level across the season. Like I know,
Saliba's better, but Pacho's cold.
He is, yeah, but Because people just go mad if you pick one. They're like, oh, you don't rate the other. It's not that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the best combination of world football. Let me tell you. If that was a partnership, oh my god. Because he's better than Gabriel.
Don't know about that.
I was talking to Toby.
Bastoni.
Don't really care, to be honest. If you think that, you think that
Gabriel.
Gabriel's lawyer or something.
Can I talk to you?
No, you can't talk to me. I'm saying like,
when I talk to you, I've got your answer.
No, I'm saying I don't really know what you want me to say about that. If you think he's better, you think he's better, innit?
That's cool.
SAEED, Hussam, Terry and Mo spent all season twerking for Arsenal. Now the Champions League pressure has got SAEED emotional. Head's gone. Now on some Mavic. James says, can you imagine us singing Champions of Europe? We know what we are at Stamford Bridge next season. Oh my days, but calmer, 4 games to go, bro. Trust me, relax. I keep on saying, since the final, I keep on saying, 20 years ago, I thought we were 15 minutes away from winning this. And 20 years later, we still haven't won it. We haven't even come as close to it as that time when I thought we're 15 minutes away. So you can never, ever expect this one. But yeah, calmer, we'll see. Big up you, man. Let's also chill, guys. We haven't won anything yet. We need to see what happens the next 2 weeks, then talk. Been burned too many times, 100%. Enjoy the moment, but work to do. Come win the Premier League and Champions League in the same season, Turkish has been. Sit at the table with United and City as the only English clubs to do that. United twice. Oh yeah. Best in League and Europe, same season. Strong. Thoughts on... Actually, no, I'm going to save that one. Always thought PSG black kits make them look like the Grim Reaper. Turkish, got to scheduled your end for the 30th of May. I'm going to be there. Raya came in with a flying knee to the back of Gabriel's head in that game. That's what should have happened in the Wolves game. No move there needed. Oh, yeah. That feels like time ago now. Football is a mad game. We could have had the best... In 4 games, we could have had the best season of our lives or the worst. No, it won't be the worst. It'd probably be the worst feeling if we, it'd be the worst feeling.
The worst feeling, but not of course, not the worst,
Yeah, but then people might say the worst feeling is the worst. Do you get it? Right, yeah, it's what it is. Also, Steve, I must say big respect to you. You've put the trolling aside and given your honest perspective about Arsenal in the Champions League. Mad respect. That one's from Jake. Big up, Jake. I changed my mind with Arteta recently. The unfortunate situation of a few London clubs and the Madrid circus put things into perspective. Change your mind how? Like, you should have elaborated a little bit. But let's move. That one's for TOBS. Is that TOBS? Yeah. If Saliba wins a Prem Champions League double, I'm putting him in serious conversations on ability. He's the best centre-back I've seen at this club. Just need the trophies now. Yeah, the
conversations. What's he trying to say, man? Mike, you'll have to let us know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Is he talking Arsenal-wise? Is he talking league-wise?
Is he better than Campbell?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, how old is Mike? That's what I don't know either.
Don't think he is.
Because for any young fan, Saliba's definitely the best centre-back they've seen. In a hypothetical world where your club can... Oh, let me save this because it's not really Arsenal or City. Love the show, but Arsenal is begging for love even when winning. PSG now, City in its pump, Madrid and Champions League. Them men get love for a reason. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. If Simeone is a fraud, then what does that make Barca, who lost to Atletico 4-1 on aggregate, with the best player in the world? I want some jabs. No,
Hansi Flick. That's Hansi Flick. That's Saeed's guy as well, by the way.
Brother, one player, you know.
I'm just saying, your favorite manager got slapped up twice this season by Wash Simeone, bro.
And now all that agenda business makes sense, Matisse. I didn't know that. I forgot about that.
Agenda? What are you talking about?
He wanted Barcelona treble. That's what it is.
By the way, can we talk about Elise? Because that's your guy as well, and he went missing. So
he had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. Still an absolute baller. I stand by everything I've said. Yep.
Why? You don't want to criticize him. I mean, the chat will say you don't want to criticize him.
It can happen. He did his thing in the first leg. He didn't turn up in the second leg. I don't understand. Like,
everybody's legends on this panel have had bad games. Yeah, it's impossible.
Creative says, notice how everyone is talking about Arsenal need to beat West Ham, but nobody talking about, quote, the pressure Man City needs to beat Brentford. Oh, that's become a bigger one. I mean, we're going to make predictions and talk about
that is a
games
good super chat,
after
that.
this. 100%. It's their job to do it next, and then it's our job to do what we need to do after that. Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC, says, anyone heard the news? Arteta's given a new deal, was given a new deal in March, no matter if we win. Such a downer after these recent wins. Club don't care about winning. Disgracia. Listen, for me, it's hard to focus on anything else but the 4 games we've got and what it could mean. Like it's hard for me to like. There's players I think that might need to move on, but bits and parts this season you'll know who I'm talking about. But at this stage, how can a contract affect you when we're 1 game away from Champions League potential or 3 games away from a Premier League? Like surely that's the focus. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Conte, the man, has never reached a Champions League knockout game better than Simeone. Emery, what a disrespect. That was some J-ball. So he's been twerking for Carrick after he reinstated Ole Ball and then goes on to call Simeone a fraud, elite waffle. Never changed, G.
How's that like related? Can someone explain that? But yeah, go ahead.
Chevy says, where's the twat with the Arsenal bottle? Him and Steve can fill in their City bottles up with gin and copium juice so they can cope bottling the league. Dude, listen, credit to him.
Fucking rattled everyone, mate.
Yeah, he did.
It was coming, man. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If
Arsenal fans with bottles with City on and that, but you can't. It's gone. That joke's gone, man. You can't turn up with City bottles now because that just looks weird. He's done it. He's getting it. He's getting shit though this week.
Yeah,
I've seen him doing something, but yeah, man, he's everywhere, man. He's everywhere. He had it on the front row with his bottle and that. Yeah, he's got the bottle. He's got that bottle wrapped in cling film or something to preserve it.
Yeah,
man.
If we're being honest, it's not too
too
far off Cecil with the top of the league Christmas thing. Really, that's kind of like a similar role.
One's worse.
Yeah, Cecil one. Yeah,
Cecil one's worse, 100%.
Because that was
but I know, but it's from a similar nature.
Yeah,
so
it's just it's football though. But it's football
one now.
Yeah.
But it's actually that's part of like when you're trying to win things, it's part of football. Do you get what I'm saying? Banter is part of football. Like you can't,
I agree. Yeah.
Even like when we was going through the mud recently, and their comments saying Turkish told you not to get carried away, this and that, bro. Football is about enjoying it as well, Like when push comes,
I fully agree.
Not celebrating alone.
Like when push comes to shove, now like for serious times now, it's hard to banter when we, like, in my opinion, now with such a job to do. But over the season, like, let's not make this maths and algebra. Let's enjoy it and then discuss at the end. Come see what happens. But
for once, I actually agree with you. There's no way I'd be looking. I would actually be doing the passion. I'm a passion merchant anyway, but I'd be doing the ultra positive. If my team was within what? How many games? 3 games of winning a Premier League title.
Yeah.
And the Champions League final, fam. I'd be saying all sorts. I'd be on cloud 9.
It's part of the game, man. And Steve said the madness. So come end of the season, either I'm fucked or Steve's fucked in a banter sense. Do you get it? People go mad, like it's just banter, like, and then
let's hope it's you.
Huh? Yeah, I'm sure you do hope that.
This is the job we are like.
There's no point in having the show if you didn't do anything or throughout the season. Look at the things in the season, what's happened. People saying things, the arguments, the rants, that's all part of the show. If you didn't have that, if you just sat here and went, yeah, I don't think we're going to win it. I think Arsenal might win it. Everyone be like, get this guy off, man. He's boring. Then when you show a bit of bollocks, everyone goes, I don't like him. He always slags Arsenal off. You can't fucking win what you say at the end of the day.
And then they'll be like, Steve hates Turkish. Turkish hates Steve. No, he hates...
Oh, mate. Yeah, why fell out with him? Is it serious? And all? But listen, this is why the Big Six show is unique. This is why people come back and watch it. Love or hate us. It's up to you. It's a part of the show. Banter's always going to be here. People are always going to be arrogant. People are not going to be arrogant. Some people are going to be humble. Some people are not going to be humble. It's football. It's exactly how you would see it in the pub with your mates. 6 lads in the boozer or 6 lads in sat together in a room. It goes off, Some of our worst arguments have never been filmed.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. And Batiste told, just a heads up, I saw this in the schedule and it might mean nothing, it might mean everything. But our last Mobotulong in the Premier League season is Chelsea Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
Bournemouth play City at the same time.
Really?
Oh.
God damn.
It could mean nothing. It could mean everything. That's what I'm saying for you two. After this season, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm
crazy.
saying.
Imagine they get the.
What is this
live?
season?
We're live. We're
That's
live.
crazy.
What is this season, man?
That's mad.
Yeah.
When is it? When
This
do you
is
play
mad.
him? Is it a Tuesday night?
I got my own
Tuesday
shit to
night,
worry
yeah.
about, bro. I'll be
Yeah,
real with you.
I'm going to Bournemouth
got
on
my
a
own
Tuesday
shit to
night.
worry
It's
about.
grim. It's absolute grim.
Oh, God.
Manchester to
tired.
Bournemouth.
Oh,
on
is it
Tuesday
Wednesday?
night.
Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? No.
They're both playing the same. I don't know what day it is. I know they're both playing at the same
Bournemouth's
time.
Wednesday,
That's all I
Steve.
know.
Man.
That's all I know.
I don't know, man.
It's dark, man.
fucking grim.
It's a dark season, people.
And
Bro.
just end the season,
It's
bro.
a
Seriously.
dark
It's just-
season.
like I said before, it's dragging. It's dragging.
It's ending soon, brother. It's ending
It's
soon.
COVID
Don't worry.
season, man. This didn't happen, man. Fuck it.
Danielle says, I feel like Saeed doesn't understand how down Atleti were pre-Simeone. He's
Doesn't.
10 times their worth over his reign. And winning that league is like someone winning a Ballon d'Or in Ronaldo Messi era.
Facts.
That's true. Very true.
Absolute facts.
Straight facts.
I wasn't even talking about that time, but yeah.
Big up the panel. Saeed, your post-semi-final match reaction after the Arsenal game was hilarious. Calling Simeone an enemy for life and asking for a United hate watch is too good. Fair
So
play.
basically, what's this telling us? Every super chat's about Simeone and Saeed
Yeah.
doing videos.
Bro, you know what it is?
Yeah.
My opinion,
I don't know why he doesn't
you-
like
why you
Simeone. I don't
pressed
like
by
what's
my
happened?
opinion.
What's
I don't
happened?
get it, Grizz. Why are you pressed by my opinion?
You got a vendetta against Simeone. What's happened? What's
I
what did
don't.
he
I
do
just
to you?
let it be because you know what it is. Okay, cool. We've had a couple of conversations. There's a lot of debates going on, and I just felt for me, Simeone was past his best, and I was told that he's not. He's still alive. Da, 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 da. Then I broke down the money he spent. Then I broke down this. Then I said 4 years without trophy. So that's what it come down to, really. So that's just my
I like the
opinion.
way you change the
He
narrative.
earned
Like
the
he
right
passed
to
his
spend
best.
that money. He's
Your
not spent it
opening
well,
line-
but he earned the right to spend it.
No, but you can earn the right to spend it, but then what? Show me something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's not.
What
He's
he
not
is.
done enough.
Show
to
me, and
maximize
there you
his
go.
credit.
That's it. Damn, man.
Luke says, Saeed, the funny thing is that Emery was with Simeone in La Liga, managing Valencia and Sevilla, finishing mid-table while Simeone was winning the league. And Mr. OK adds, Matisse gets to support Chelsea, City, and PSG in one season, the financial doping trio.
The Oil Brothers.
The triplets. Simeone reached his fourth semi-final with Atletico in 14 years, and the conclusion from Saeed is he's a fraud. Simeone's net spend is 750 M's. He's lost Aguero, Rodri, Forlan, Costa, and still competed. And more. He lost
Was he the manager? Was he the manager when Aguero was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Are we sure? 2011.
He won. He
Yeah, he would have been 11,
What,
12.
man?
He
Yeah.
would have been, yeah.
around
He's
there.
an OG Tobes. He's an
Been for about-
OG.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. He's heritage. He's La Liga heritage.
man. Diego
What are you
Simeone
talking
is
about,
heritage,
man?
man.
Come on, man.
Is it
That
a
is a
coincidence? Is it a coincidence the teams producing the best football in Europe, according to the eye test, are the ones who have more freedom to manage players' recovery between competitions? Is it a coincidence? You can link it, but because you can also link like the profile of players at Bayern and PSG, and the lack of that profile of players in the teams in England, for example, including us in the attack, you could also link it to that. So it's hard to define what part it is really, because their leagues have always been like that, you know, that hasn't necessarily correlated with them being the ones that have had an advantage. Lee Slim says, if Arteta was at the same amount of years at Arsenal, if Arteta was at the same amount of years at Arsenal, won what he won and was on this drought going against our own juggernaut in City and Liverpool, he wouldn't get that grace. No, but like Simeone's a legend at Atletico pre-managerial thing. Do you get it? So he's built in there. Big up leader. Arsenal in the Champions League final, and some people on the panel trying to do think pieces about Atletico instead of talking about the game.
We didn't talk about the game, though.
Nah, man, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's a good segment. Good clip.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm gonna enjoy that Chelsea Tottenham watch along as well, brother. Trust me on that. Rumble said, evening chaps. You didn't know that, did you? You know,
I didn't. You're out here ruining my day again, bro. My
Surprise.
day's already dead as it is, man. Leave me.
Turkish, did you hear about Palace getting a 10 mil bonus if Arsenal win the title? Could that sway them to let Arsenal win, brother? I'll tell them we'll triple that. We'll triple
What's
that
this for? Sorry.
for the signing, Eze.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's definitely. SAEED, you're waffling. Simeone has single-handedly changed that club. They're not even the third biggest club in Spain, but he's done so well, the rest of the world thinks they are. That's also a fair point. If Arsenal win the league and Champions League double, my dear Chelsea will officially be Arsenal's little bro again. I am sick.
Do you admit that to Matisse, though?
He's not a Chelsea fan. He's
no, but do you admit that?
I would never.
That's not something he needs to admit. It's just something that is. You know, actually, let me say that for another segment there. Let me save this as well. Big up Fun. That was a big super chat, but it's another topic. Saka and Rice looked fresh and deserve praise. Saka has been injured and couldn't play the whole match, but put a shift in. Yeah, back to back, put a shift in. Been saying that Atletico side isn't good. Felt even shit Spurs could have knocked them out before their tie. Simeone's management got them to that semi. Also, are you coming to the game in New York, in New Jersey, in the World Cup by any chance? I might. TOBS might, but not as a
I'm not. It's gonna cost me too much money.
Okay.
That's the final, mate. He's talking about when Jay-Z's
that's
on.
the final.
The final's a week after Jay-Z.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't know, man.
If Turkey get there, Turkish is gonna.
Turkey. Oh, fuck.
Turkish is gonna have to spend peas these months coming up.
I'm not gonna say it, but I think we all know what I'm thinking. So, yeah.
Cool. Don't say it, man.
Yeah,
Lewis Kelly was put in midfield 50 games too late. He was never a left back. Arteta does stuff like this to appease the fans, then goes back to type. And big up Kibsy, man. Hope you're good, brother. Nice seeing you the other day as well. Big up the panel. If Arteta wins this double, there will be uncomfortable conversations in manager ranks. It will be the greatest season for us in history. Come on, you Gunners. Paredes, Budapest tickets, Champions League finals. These are good. Oh, parades. Man said it like I'm Spanish. And parades. Because there's no apostrophe thing there. Yeah. I thought this guy's saying some sort of player. Budapest tickets, Champions League finals. These are good problems to have. Very good problems. Very good problems. Let's hope they don't turn into bad problems. Turkish, big up. I don't know if you have seen Saka is carrying an injury and in pain. Henri asked him about it. He said he didn't want to talk about it now and said, don't want to give excuses for performance. Well, I mean, it's kind of like we know this. We know this since the injury. He hasn't really come back properly yet. So just make do, man. I'm from the era of, yeah, you're hurt. Get back on that pitch and do what you need to do. Klavak says, is this new format of the Champions League an improvement of the old? Has the new format made the Champions League easier to win than the old? No, I don't. PSG won it. Who won it the first iteration?
I think PSG's was the first, no?
Was last year the first?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was. And look at PSG's side. It's a great side. You could probably put them up against a lot of Champions League winners, and
it's mad though because when PSG won it last time, they were nearly out. Yeah. So it was literally but in the group stage, if they'd have had such a stinky group stage in the old format, they wouldn't have been through.
But do you remember Liverpool? They was a Gerrard volley away from being out in the group stage as well. Olympiacos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't know. I think it makes it more exciting, and it makes it more. I don't think you have dead rubbers near the end when you could really.
Oh, yeah.
You had a couple of games in your group where you're like, oh, we got Leipzig at home, but we're already through, so we'll just play this team. I don't think you can do that in this new stage. So for the excitement of competition, it's definitely different. But then you get that now with the sides of the draws where, you know, this season looked lopsided. We all said that, but then the season before looked pretty mixed. So it is what it is. I think it's better now, and probably it's more tough if you think about it.
I like the new format. You get, like you said, you get better matchups, man. You get better matchups.
But I think the drama of not knowing the draw for each round was better, though.
Yeah, that used to be great.
Yeah,
because then there's more like anticipation, like who could you get in the semi?
Yeah, because you started planning it in your own mind. Like we looked at this year and we thought, well, you could see the path and thought you got to be happy with that as an Arsenal fan. You got to be happy with that as a Barca fan. Didn't work out for Barca, but obviously Arsenal it did. But we'll see. We keep it going, keep it moving.
I got a handful more on the subjects, and then we'll keep it moving with predictions, and then on to the next topic. United fan Tobes and SAEED won't agree, but managers need time to build. Arteta and Simeone are good examples. Iraola, Glasner are managers rated by you, but no guarantee they do much at big clubs either.
I don't know why my name's in that, but yeah. Cool.
Jack says, Little Stephen LB are in a love square with Pep and the Premier League refs. Sorry, mate, no one is coming to save you. Bottle jobs. Hashtag come on, you Gunners, champions to be. And Stephen adds, does Big Steve have a bottle like that Man City fan in the ground?
Yeah, I've got one here, look.
Kieran says, as I said, the last time we won the league was 5 days before I was born. Arsenal, I need this, please. I have already booked annual leave. 5 days before you were born, mad. Spending by La Liga top 3 clubs since Hansi Flick arrived. Barca 88 million, 5 trophies. Real 216 million, 2 trophies. Atletico 480 million, 0 trophies. Can we stop with the Hansi Flick disrespect? But come on, man, people just ignore that Barca create players like no other club the world.
Kabassi, Pedri, and Yamal for free.
Like, it's like that. Just
doesn't matter.
Doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything. It's just whatever.
Oh. It's mad.
It's great. You and the Turkish are disgraceful.
No, but it's facts, bro.
Absolutely disgraceful.
If you create generational players, bro, that helps, no?
Yeah. Doesn't West Ham get a bonus if we win the Premier Champions League off the set? Yeah, apparently so, Lee. That's what the earlier super chat said. Yeah, why not? Like I said, triple it. I have a bad feeling Arsenal beat PSG. They had Marino striker and no Gabriel. Please know, what's your gut feeling, guys? What does everyone think? Quickly, just go around. Arsenal PSG final. It's early thoughts. We'll ask again the week of it, but thinking now.
Yes, PSG to edge it. I just think that the quality at the top will decide the game, man.
Yeah,
Penalties.
Penalties. Okay.
You're trying to give man a heart attack. Man said
Pens.
penalties.
It's going to pens.
That's nasty. Turkish. How will you deal with penalties, brother?
I don't know, man. I swear to you, I don't know, man. But I'm still not over. I'm still not over 06. I'll be real with you, that one's the worst thing. Easily the worst moment as an Arsenal fan. But yeah, we'll see. This is what you live for as a football fan, the support. So we move. PSG been playing football for 2 seasons with barely 2 weeks break in between seasons due to the Club World Cup. The narrative around PSG is crazy. That one's from Masum, and that is the last one, I believe, on the subjects. If I see any more, I'll get them in later, but any ones I've saved are on other subjects or clubs, so I'll get them in when necessary. Predictions. What's the league saying? Let me just quick reminder, just to get the order of play. Where are we? Here we are.
Here we go.
Saeed's top, I'm second, Steve's third, Matisse fourth, Grizz in 5th, and Tobes in 6th. Cool. Let's start with because it's the first game. Man City, Brentford, SAEED.
Are we gonna do Steve? You gonna say anything beforehand, or we just go straight into it?
Go straight into it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say 2-1 Man City.
Raw, Steve's getting away with it today, you know.
That's what I was thinking. I thought we were gonna have a little.
We're not gonna do
No,
Man City chat.
No, we are going to do Man City. Just get these 2 in back to back because we're an hour and a half in and no predictions done. So just get 2 predictions in. Have a Man City segment, then keep it moving.
Me and Grizz forego our section, man. Fuck that shit.
2-1. I'm going.
We're not outside. We're not outside.
I'm going 2-2. Steve.
3-1 City.
3-1. Matisse.
2-1 City.
Grizz.
Yeah, nervous 2-1 City. Just about.
Tobes.
3-1 City.
All right, back to you, SAEED. West Ham, Arsenal.
West Ham, Arsenal. I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal.
I'm gonna go 2-0. Steve.
1-1.
Matisse.
2-1 West Ham.
Bomba. The last hurrah.
GRIZZ.
to the last hurrah, boy. 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 and TOBS.
I want to draw, but I can see Arsenal win, so I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
You want to don't fucking sit here and lie.
I do.
Don't sit here and lie. Don't do that.
I do.
You're
I
such a
actually,
liar, bro.
Don't do that.
You're such a liar.
A draw
Don't
will do
do
me
that.
sweet now, you know.
Are you free Sunday?
Yes.
Ah, cool. What we're saying is,
Well,
if Man
after
City,
church, after
if
church,
Man City
after
drop
church.
points, if Man City drop points against Brentford, we're doing a mob for Arsenal West Ham.
No, we're not doing a
There's
flipping
no need
mob.
for
Why
that.
not?
We're not.
It's
no,
important.
relax.
It's title race stuff.
No,
What do you
no,
mean?
relax.
Hold on.
Relax.
What do you mean? Why?
Relax. The second leg was there. No, relax. No,
You
What do you mean
need
the
to
second
relax,
leg was
bro.
there? Am I meant to miss the Champions League semi-final?
Nah, go to the game, man. You
How you
like
gonna-
going to the game, man. Go to the game.
Ah,
Go to Olympic Stadium, man.
It's good for the brand.
Nah,
It's
man,
good
don't worry
for the
about that.
brand.
I think it'll be better if you're there in person. Film it
I'm going Dunelm. I gotta buy
pitch-side
furniture.
correspondent.
I'm saving up pennies for the Champions League final, man. That's what
Pennies.
I've got an appointment at that time.
You that's
Can't lie.
dripping designer head to toe. You're talking about saving pennies. Okay.
Brother, you seen Istanbul market, bro? You don't know what's going on, man.
Okay. Oh yeah, Istanbul market. Okay.
Steve, Man City drop points. You was there, mad game, like leading for the majority, then down, and then back up. And yeah, we now have the advantage.
Yeah. Game of two halves, I thought. First half, I thought it was a bit like attack against defence. It was just laboured, you know what I mean? City just had a lot of possession. They were dug in, passing around the edge of the box. We were literally shouting every time for someone to shoot. Jeremy Doku, in his credit, got it on his weak foot shot, gets our noses in front, great goal. Be honest, half time, I'm thinking, didn't look troubled. Everton, I thought, wasn't really there. I thought we see the game out, maybe nick another one, done. Didn't end up like that. All sorts of madness went ahead. We find ourselves 3-1 down, and I'm like, this is bad. We need to get something. We've got to get something. Something. You lose, it's over. You get something, it's on a knife edge. And like you say, straight from the off, Haaland scores. You're thinking, right, okay, and then Doku last minute. Great finish again from him. Got to give him credit. It's left it on a knife edge. It's all down. We've got to win on Saturday against Brentford, and then it's down to West Ham game for me. If we win on Saturday and Arsenal drop anything, it's back on. If Arsenal win Sunday, you can't see them not winning the league after that. Having to go and beat Burnley and who is it last game? Palace, who've got a cup final 3 days later to go and win the league. Nah, if you can't do that, then that's game over. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It's on the players, it's on the team, it's on them. You know what I mean? It's on them to do it. It's going to be one of them. I wanted to take it to the wire. We wanted the race. We got the race. We're in it now. There's a few games left. Cup final coming up, etc., etc. But we got to win. We don't win our game on Saturday, then it's no odds, is it? It's finished. So they know what to do. Got to get it done.
Yeah.
Toby, what do you have to say about this?
I'm disappointed, to be honest. But then again, I've been told I'm a twerker. I get the knee pads out, so maybe I need to put the knee pads down and retire the Man City stripper boots or whatever people want to say I wear. I'm just disappointed, man. I'm disappointed because it was the second half. I just like, man, Everton actually like they pammed you. They actually pammed you, and I was just like, what the heck is happening?
They started playing long balls. The Mark Gay made a terrible mistake. They would give it offside. We didn't know what was going on. You sat there, you're in the stadium, you don't know what the rules is. Then the PGMO all have come out and said, oh, this rule should have happened, and it's a load of bullshit. But it is what it is. It happens. But Mark Gay made a mistake. I can't get on Mark Gay's case because he's been great for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is. It's one of them things. The corner, should Donnarumma come out and clean everyone out? Of course he should. But it is what it is. But the only thing I can say is we've shown a bit of fight to come back and nick a draw. We've not lost a game in 18. So, you know, we're not losing games, we're drawing games. But it felt like a loss. He scored that goal. I was like, okay, great. Don't know why he's shushing the fans and running around. I don't know what he's on about with that, but it is what it is. But we did something similar in the title running against United. We were 3-1 down at home to Sunderland, and so Sami Nasri and Kolarov come back and we scored.
Yeah.
We nicked it. Well, are we going to get away with that again? I don't know. Like you say, we got the point. I'll take it. It all moves to this weekend. I think it gets decided this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's
I
the
can't
issue.
see how it doesn't get decided this weekend, man. Because West Ham are at least playing for survival. They have to win. West Ham have put themselves in a position after last weekend. They have to win. They can't even look at that game and be like, "Oh yeah, we'll get a draw." Tottenham got Leeds at home. I think the top and the bottom can get decided right now. This weekend, if Tottenham beat Leeds on Monday, West Ham lose, it's done. They're relegated. They're not coming back from that. Tottenham are not giving that back, that opportunity. So yeah, it's league might be done this weekend, chat. Be real.
It sounds disgusting that I'm smiling that people are talking about my team as the one that's going to win the relegation battle, because we shouldn't even be in a relegation battle. But such is the mud that we've covered ourselves in that I'm smiling that this is an opportunity this weekend where we can handle our own business. And that's the main focus for me. I know we're not talking Spurs, but handle our business irrespective of what happens with West Ham. And if the chips land where they need to land and West Ham don't win, boy.
Yeah. I just think for me, I don't know Rodri's if he's back or not, but I don't think it. Yeah, crazy.
No, he's not back. No,
he's not back, is he? So when you look at it in that aspect, yeah,
some people are getting paid. Some people are getting paid for this.
I couldn't help it. I don't give a shit.
What are you saying, Steve? Should we donate the wages?
Yeah, I think so. I think there needs to be a charity involved there.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Isak to Bayern Munich, yeah?
Shut up, man.
But now, Steve, do you? I know it sounds crazy, but do you believe? Or do you like one of them ones where we did our best? We said unbeaten in 18. Did you say? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we're unbeaten. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Earlier on in the season, don't think there was any Manchester City fan that thought that this team was going to win the league. We were terrible. It didn't look right. We're disjointed. People saying Pep had finished. It's run its mark. You know what I mean? Rodri's not this player and all that. He's got it together. He changed it around. We've won the Carabao Cup. We're in the FA Cup final. And we're in the final straight of the league. I don't think I can ask for more than that. And a guy said to me at the beginning of the season, if someone had said to you, Steve, you're gonna win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup this season with the squad that we had at the time, 2 trophies, would I be happy with that? Maybe, but it was so close. And like you say, we've let ourselves down. Arsenal have not been great in the league. They've not. They've let us in it. We've let them back in it. They've let us back in it. We've let them back in it. So, I can look back on that and think we should have won this game. We should have, but we didn't. So we find ourselves where we are. It's down to the players. We should be beating Everton realistically at their new stadium. We should be beating them there. We didn't. Credit to Everton for coming out and having a goal, but it's all down to this weekend. It can go either way this weekend, like you say. But if we win at weekend and they beat West Ham, you can't sit here and say that doesn't look like that's over then. That's it. But you guys tried to get me to concede the title in week fucking 5, week 6, week 12, week things, and I'm never going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm always going to back my team. I'm always going to back my players. I'm always going to back my manager, and that's the way I am. And I have done. And like you say, it's been a decent enough season for City. Carabao Cup win against Arsenal was good. They've had their moment. We've had our moment this season. We beat them at the Etihad. They're going to have their moment. They're going to a European final, etc. So it's been a good season overall. But I think it gets decided this weekend, 100%.
Yep.
We're going to talk.
Well, you think it gets decided this weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
What title race?
Because it goes
Both
on.
title race and relegation could be decided.
Title
this
race
weekend.
gets decided
could
this
be.
weekend.
Could be.
No, it gets decided this weekend for me. Like I've just said,
100%.
if we beat Brentford and you beat
If
West
Arsenal win,
Ham,
it's done.
That's
then,
it. It's done.
then
it's done.
there's no. If you can't beat Burnley and Crystal Palace, then to win the
Bro.
league, you don't deserve to win
Oh,
the
I
league.
get you. Okay, I get you.
You get it, yeah.
So, but if you draw, then it lets us back in again, and it's a madness again for the next few weeks. And
And
this
it's
is
goal
what I'm
difference,
saying.
isn't it? Then, but then it goes back
It's
to
gonna,
goal difference.
we've got to win it. We've got to win at Bournemouth, which is not going to be
Yeah,
easy.
that's
Bournemouth,
a banana pill.
I think we've not lost a game in 18. You know, people these draws feel like losses, but we haven't lost in 18 games. You know, it's mad. But
No Rodri. If there's no Rodri, you ain't.
Rodri's massive. Nico Gonzalez came in. Nico Gonzalez is a very steady player, but he's not Rodri. The rhythm it's all about the rhythm. When Man City's got the rhythm, you've got Rodri in there. The rhythm, I speak about all the time. You can see it flows through the team. We just look a different animal. We played without Rodri against Burnley, 1-0. We played without Rodri against Southampton, 2-1. We played without Rodri against Everton, 3-3. It's there. The proof's in the pudding. It's there. It's different.
Me and Toby had a little argument. Not argument, but Toby was saying he wouldn't have made any difference. I said 100 million%.
No, it's different. It's different.
In that second half, that 20 minutes of where West Ham, Everton, like literally went mad, and you started panicking, making mistakes. You don't make those panicky mistakes and shit yourselves if Rodri's on the pitch. Simple.
No, because he's zipping that ball, one touch, he's moving, he's breaking up play, he's driving forward. Pep's come out and touched on Gonzalez. He said Nico's a fantastic player, but he's not brave enough on the ball. When we get the ball, he's very, very safe. And I get that. He is. He's frightened to death of making a mistake. And I get that. He's not playing enough. You know, you're throwing him in the deep end and saying, all right, Rodri's injured now. You're going to have to jump in there, keep us ticking over. If you're not playing, you've not got that match, thing going, but it's mad.
Gone, man. It's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, it's all about Arsenal, West Ham. All eyes are there. All eyes at the London Stadium.
I might see Brentford.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Top 6.
I agree with that. as well. Sorry. Yeah.
And because if Rodri's not back, then I don't think this goal difference thing is even.
No,
Look, you can never write off City when it comes to this kind of last gasp hurrah, but they've got to make up a 4 goal difference on Arsenal when Arsenal go to Palace that are going to rotate and rest. I know Villa will probably do the same last day of the season.
Burnley do well. They'll batter Burnley at home.
They'll like the Lewis Skelly and Calafiori even, because he's come back in the fold. That little switch, goal difference.
Burnley's a 5er, man. There's 5 there straight. 5 goals.
You would. The only thing with Burnley is have they got a little bit of pride left? The manager, the fans, whatever. You don't know. Listen, it's all mad. It's mad, but it's going to be mad this weekend. It's enjoyable. It's what, like you say, this part of the season, if you're not playing for anything, it's boring, isn't it? You just want the season over. I don't want the season over. I'm enjoying it at the minute. It's up and down. Bournemouth, Everton away, fucking Lime Street train station at 11:20 on fucking Monday night. Wasn't a great experience. And then Bournemouth, driving to Bournemouth, FA Cup final next week, driving to that.
Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
Chelsea.
Mad, isn't it? Is what it is, isn't it? Let's go for it. We're here enjoying ourselves. It's what it's about.
I'll be Chelsea. What are you saying?
I've never been more like deadbeat for a cup final, bro. Honestly, but let's see.
No, man, you got to race it, man. Turkish, man.
Bro, Sanchez goalkeeper's injured. We got no wingers. I don't even know if we even got an 11 to even put out there.
You're in a cup final.
Bro, I don't even know if we're even going to have a team to put out at that point, bro. Seriously. Let's see.
SAEED, man. You need to talk to him during the week.
What do you mean? I did say to him that he was.
No, during the week, we're going to build him up, man. What's this, man?
Listen.
This big Chelsea, man. Big Chelsea.
Are you sure?
World champions. World club champions, Chelsea.
That's long gone, man.
It was to see. They're still the current holders, man.
But the feeling around the club is not how they felt. Like,
what bigger game than to Man City in the FA Cup final to bring it back and still win a trophy?
Yeah, madness.
Man.
We got to get it in the. We've got to get it in the fucking bag because we lost against Palace. We lost against United.
Yeah, it's pressure.
Four FA Cup finals in a row. You know what I mean? Madness.
That is mad. That is mad. Matisse, where you gone?
I don't know. And it's also got an Arsenal badge as well. What's going on?
Yeah.
That is
That
mad.
as well.
It's crazy.
Representing, man.
It's mad in the dunya, man.
You're representing. Hey, you got them this weekend, Grizz.
Who? Yeah, it's me and Matisse were talking just like me and SAEED were talking like last week, like Liverpool, Man United.
This is even worse. This is even worse, Chris. This is
This is even worse in terms of this. Rewind, what, 7 years, 6 years, 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years, and this was like one of the most fiercest, passionate, maddest rivalries games. Liverpool Chelsea, pure hatred. I'm talking pure hatred on both sides. North, south, all of that business. Fast forward 2025-26, we're Premier League champions, but looking absolute dog shit. And their club pretty much in disarray. I don't know what you guys think, but they're pretty much in disarray. Like 60 defeats in a row, players arguing, injured, social media posts, etc., club hierarchy, new coach, don't know who they're recruiting. But it's just literally like you lot described Liverpool Man United, like as in Battle of the Two Drunkards. This is Battle of the Two Homelessness, man. We're both homeless right now, man. It's not a pleasant feeling, man. I'm not up for it. He's not up for it. But it's Liverpool Chelsea, man. Maybe a first couple of tackles that go in or something might liven it up. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put in a performance. They've been absolute shit.
No.
Like, no, I know they've been shit. Like, they've been nasty. But they raise it against us, man, somehow, somewhere. Lavia's going to play. Lavia, the only game he plays is against us, like Kante. Kante used to always come back for Liverpool. So, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know how the game's going to go. We're still not going to have Salah. We're still not going to have Alisson. And we're still probably not going to have Isak. So, Gackers. It's going to be Gackers up front. And Curtis Jones at right back. And we go again.
Is Alisson going Juve?
They want him. And he's open to it. We're not going to stand in his way. It's literally up to him if he wants to call it. I think we want to cash in. I think we're cashing on. We're Bomba, Cujo, Curtis Jones.
Oh, right. I was going to say.
Yeah, he's going to be gone. So
where is he going to?
Don't know, but Inter Milan have been strongly linked with him. They wanted him in January. We weren't prepared to sell him in January. I think we're prepared to cash in on him.
Some weirdo fucking linked us with him today. I seen it. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
So we're looking 30, 40 million for Curtis Jones, and we're going to reinvest that in. I believe we're going to reinvest that in Walton, as well as one other midfielder. We're going to buy two midfielders.
You got to unleash Rio, man. Rio deserves to start, man.
The only thing left this season is unleash Rio, man. Let us have a bit of fun with Rio on the wing, man. Dazzling feet. But he doesn't even pick him from the start, man. It's fucking dead.
Crazy. I can't believe it. Yeah. The literally, like, he comes on and when he came on, I was like, wow. Like, the quality that this kid's got is fearless, man. Like, he's actually fearless, bro. Technical ability is better than all these guys that you got from Frimpong and Gakpo combined.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, the manager's moving mad. I can't lie.
This game's another one. Like,
I don't even want to speak on it.
There's no jeopardy. It's just there, man.
It's literally no jeopardy.
It's just a waste of time, man. Honestly,
trash. We're better off. You know what? We're actually better off. The thing is, we'd never do it, but we're better off cancelling that and actually doing the mob for the Arsenal West Ham game.
You're not wrong, to be honest.
Do you know what? I'm not joking.
There's more jeopardy for the big six in the Arsenal West Ham.
Yeah, I'm not joking, but board meeting.
Yeah, listen, I'm on both, man. It's good for the brand.
Arsenal West Ham is big, you know.
Yeah,
big. It's a big game.
Just be available, man. Be available, man. We're gonna talk, man.
It's a big game.
Yeah, just be available. But yeah, I mean, like,
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, good. Man,
People have been asking me to do previews. I've done a few previews. I have nothing to say. If I speak,
Civil war in
If
the
I
Chelsea
speak,
family.
if I speak, I'm waffling. There's nothing to say. There's forget even civil war, bro. Everybody just go on holiday.
I see
bro.
them, man. You were on a mad one, man.
Hey, I see a clip of you, Matisse.
No, that was a long time ago, man. Allow him, man.
And what? 2-3 years ago is not a long time for me.
Not 2-3 years ago. What for
Nah,
me?
it was
What,
like 5
what
years
year
ago.
was it? When did Arsenal sign Declan Rice?
We're talking COVID, bro.
When did Arsenal sign Declan Rice?
Especially if you see me on that channel, you're definitely talking COVID.
Right?
Someone tagged me and I was like, you know what?
2023. So that's 2 years after.
Allow him, man. That's all.
Genuinely, I'm not discussing shit from 2020, bro.
It's 2020.
It's 2026, bro. Let's be serious.
Okay.
Allow him, man.
Man was landing it in 2020. Okay.
It's weird. He doesn't want to discuss stuff in 2020, but yet he still reminds me about man.
Was your Arteta out in 2020, Turkish?
2020. I think 2020 was when I said was it 2020 when you asked me about Conte or Arteta and I said Arteta? It might have been around that time. So it's gone up and down. So we'll look back.
Conte and Arteta in 2020. You said Arteta. Nah.
You don't remember that show?
You don't remember?
Do you remember that show?
That was 2021 or 2022.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been an up and down journey, man, over time, roller coaster. But Basuma 2020, that's nice as well. Especially Tob. I think he's ripped you quite a bit about your Basuma take. So
bro, he's got some nerve, honestly.
Yeah, but you said it when it was a bit strange.
You said it
was a bit strange.
You said Callum Hudson-Odoi is better than Bale, so shut your mouth.
And you said Doherty's better than Reece James, so shut your mouth.
At 19, give over, man. Come on.
Doherty, give over.
Some people on this panel have said some absolute fucking bullshit back in the day. I tell you.
Let me. Yeah, I mean, it's best not to talk more about this game. I'll be honest with you. Just join us on the mob for it, man. For goodness sake, lucky you're getting that out of it. But yeah, where are we? Is there super chats on it? There might not even be no super chats on it. Big 6 game.
Nothing to say.
When was the last time Liverpool Chelsea, man? No, nothing. No chats, no super chats. No one wants to discuss it. Mad, isn't it?
It's dead. That's why.
Oh, you're exciting, isn't it? Your club's really like.
There's none. There's none.
Good. Let's not tempt fate. Let's move on.
There's none. Let's predict. Hey, community.
This way could mess up the league here, man. I can't lie.
What?
In terms of predictions, because it's a dead game.
Very dead.
Give a dead prediction, innit? Give a dead prediction.
I'm gonna go. Liverpool's at home, right?
Yeah.
I'll go 3-1 Liverpool.
I'll go
2-2, of course. Say it.
Nah.
I don't know why I went 3, man.
I'll go 2-0 Liverpool. Steve.
Liverpool not got any strikers.
Nope. Gachas.
Fuck's sake.
They ain't got no strikers.
1-1.
They ain't got Matisse. You've only got Brad out front.
João Pedro, Delap, Palmer will be the front three.
Oh shit. That's dangerous, man.
It's not shit.
Not really. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but it's really not.
When you see him napping, bro, you probably not.
Because now João Pedro's playing out of position, further away from goal, the only guy that's scoring goals, and Delap's basically like playing with 10 men, and Palmer's invisible right now. So it's really not good
for us against. When he was at Ipswich, he played good against us anyway. So we got PTSD.
Matisse.
Oh, sorry, 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay, GRIZZ.
Wow.
2-0 Liverpool.
And TOBS.
2-1 Liverpool.
Okay, cool. All wins, but Steve has gone for a draw. And that is that. I mean, Tottenham Leeds is probably next up. We should have kind of rolled that into that after West Ham. But yeah, TOBS. You kind of talked about it a bit, saying how big the game was and how decisive this weekend can be. But yeah, expecting a win, or you can't expect anything?
I can't expect anything, but I feel like there's momentum So even though we've still got a mad injury crisis, I will be predicting a win because we need to win. If we win, then that's a big step forward, irrespective of what happens in the Arsenal West Ham game. That's a big step forward towards survival for me. So, yeah.
I think so. I think it's yeah. This is it. You win this game, you literally got to treat it like a final. This is your cup final, and because your home form has been dodgy, and you managed to, and he's due a win at home. You know, we've talked about his performances as so far, but you do win.
No mugs as well.
These are no mugs, but they're going to play without fear, but they're not going to play with the same hunger. So yeah, they're going to play relaxed and they're going to play their brand of football, but not with the same intensity because they don't really need to. If you can match you need to not match. You need to override their intensity levels, and you should have motive for that because your life's literally on the line this weekend.
Yeah, I agree fully. We play on a Monday as well, so I need to actually figure out what I'm going to do for the show because I might not be back for the show in time. But yeah, we play on a Monday, so
10 p.m. Oh, 8. Yeah, that's true.
8 p.m. kickoff. But if West Ham lose, and to be honest, I know they won last week, but Nottingham Forest, I don't know who they've got this weekend. Is it United? They've got.
They're not getting relegated. They're done. It's finished.
Sunderland and United.
They got 40. They got 40 something points now. 42. 41.
Yeah, but if they lose, then we're only 2 points behind them. So then it's like you're heading into the final. If they lose and we win, then we're only 2 points behind them, heading into the 2 final games of the season. So
the Forest are going to buckle now. Once they got knocked out of the Europa League, they're going to start buckling now.
Yeah, they'll be all right. I don't think West Ham will accumulate 42.
No, West Ham are done. Yeah. That Brentford away game. Was it Brentford? Yeah.
How many points are they on?
Who, Brentford?
No, West Ham.
Oh, they're a point behind you, no?
What's this about Brentford?
Yeah, they are a point behind.
Hold on, guys. Did anyone read this about there's another Champions League spot for the Premier League?
Yeah, I've heard this.
Peter said
Villa win.
There you are.
League. Puts a huge incentive for the likes of Brentford and Bournemouth to win their upcoming. Oh yeah, on top of that, that's Man City's next
knowledge, wasn't it?
And they're both Man City's next two.
Wasn't that common knowledge though? It
was. Yeah.
If Villa, yeah.
Bournemouth right now, as it stands, are in the Champions League next season. If Villa win the Europa League final, which they probably will.
And it's Villa.
Oh, why? So what is it? Because because England are getting the fifth.
Because Villa are fifth right now. Yeah. So Villa are already fifth. So basically, Bournemouth get Villa's spot in the league.
Yeah.
What's it? That's mad.
Villa have to stay fifth, and they're currently level on points on Liverpool on goal difference. Bro,
that is mad.
Yeah, it's mad. But Villa have got Man City on the final day, so we assume that Liverpool they'll probably lose that Villa.
Yeah,
So I don't know, man. It's mad.
Who would you rather have that spot out of the three? Brighton, Bournemouth.
They're all the same club. No disrespect
Brighton
in terms of like the way they run, the way that they recruit.
I'm gonna say
Brighton or Bournemouth.
For me, Brighton. I'll go with Brighton.
I don't mind. They're all the same to me in terms of the way they run.
Areola was still at Bournemouth. I would say Bournemouth, but Areola's leaving in it. So
similar size clubs as well.
No,
I don't know why he's doing that. It's crazy when you think
he's
about
not. He's not. That's debunked. That's been debunked.
Is it debunked?
It's not been confirmed, to be fair.
What is it? It's predictions again, straight in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tottenham leads. There was no super chats, I don't think, but I'll double check at the end. Cool, Saeed.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Tottenham.
2-1. I'll go 3-1 Tottenham. Steve.
2-1 Spurs.
Matisse.
Bloody hell. 1-1.
GRIZZ.
1-0 Spurs.
TOBS.
2-1 Tottenham.
Cool. That's all in. Sunderland United.
Yeah, literally. We're kind of confirmed third. There's not much to say. just win.
Play the
I mean, that's it. That's it, really. That's it. Literally nothing else to say, man. You know what I mean? Just win the game and just end the season on a high.
Say no more. All right. Well, cool. Let's do prediction straight and wrap all that up, and then I'll do the super chats, and then if Real Madrid, there's one of them there, and we'll get into that a little bit. SAEED, Sunderland United.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Man United.
Are you at home?
Away.
3-1.
Oh, you're away.
Yeah.
I'll go 2-1 United. Steve.
2-0 United.
2-0. Matisse.
Yeah, 2-1 United.
2-1 GRIZZ.
Everyone's doing 2-1, man. Oh, that was my score as well. I'm gonna go 3-1 United.
And TOBS.
I will go 3-1 United.
Cool. A few 3-1s. All wins though for United. That wraps it up. That's predictions wrapped up, people. Let me have a quick look at super chats. There was one on the Real Madrid one, which I know we wanted to discuss prior to the show. We are touching 2 hours, but we'll manage to get something on it in. Where are we? It was somewhere. Was it right at the top? No, can't find it. Can't find it. But obviously, Real Madrid, a lot of news about fights both yesterday and today. Yeah, and some statements, excuses or reasons or whatever, PR. But what's going on? I mean, what are you man saying about it?
It's mad. That's what's going on. It's madness. So basically, Valverde and Tchouaméni had a bust up yesterday in training, and then they followed it again today, and it led to the dressing room, and apparently, this allegedly what happened is that Tchouaméni punched him in the face, but Valverde's come out and basically said it never happened, and I fell over and I hit my head on the table, which. Come on, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's coincidence, innit? You know what I mean? Coincidence. It's all kicking off. Rudiger and Alvaro Carreras, they've had a little bit of a beef as well. Then you got Mbappe just, for some reason, going on holiday in Italy with his girlfriend. And then all in the midst of that, it's just pure chaos. Mourinho's coming back as well. So it's just pure
That confirmed
chaos.
now?
Hey?
No.
I don't, but it
No,
will be
it's not
soon.
confirmed.
It will be soon. But yeah. It's just a madness, bro. This is Real Madrid. 2 years without a trophy. You know what I mean? Coincidence, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's one name that's caused all of this, I think, for me anyway. The chemistry, and that is Mbappe. Dictator Mbappe.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Would you take him?
Yeah.
See that's again, I find that mad. You kind of don't like them kind of signings, Steve, man. The players that
No, I like him. I think it's an issue. Someone needs to get a grip of him. I think he thinks he's Charlie Big Bollocks, so I think someone has to get a grip of him.
But he wouldn't work with Haaland.
I agree, Steve.
Would he work with Haaland?
You can't. You've got to look at the player, right? You've got to look at him. He's a sensational player. I think someone needs to grip him. He'll find a home somewhere, and he'll be sensational, proper.
He is. He's electric. He's individually, he's one of the best on the planet. No one can deny that. But there is serious concerns now.
If Arsenal got Mbappe and got Thierry Henry and said, "Listen, have a word with this fucking clown here and tell him he could be a legend. There'd be another statue next to him here if he fucking put his foot in." That would work for me. That would work for me. I think
Arteta would never work with that boy.
No, but listen, if he wins the Champions League or falls short of the Champions League, he's going to look at it back on his career and what he's done and think, you know what, maybe we fell short because of lack of quality. So if they could go out and give him Mbappe, he'd have to turn it. He'd have to manage it. If you want to be an elite manager and win things, you've got to manage egos, you've got to manage attitude, you've got to manage seriously top class talent. Now, if they could get him, and like you say, get Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, the French boys to say, listen, this is the club, this is our club, this is how you've got to be, blah, 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 blah. Why not? Why not?
He's 27, you know.
I know, but he's got Haaland. You know what I mean?
I'm saying it as a thing where he shouldn't really be having these issues. He should be the leader at this point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
Just kind of.
I never used to buy it with him because they said it at PSG and Dictator. Never used to buy it, but like now it's like you've gone to another club and this is happening again. You have to look inward at the player. But for me, man, when he's on it, man, he's the best right now, and I just don't really understand why he has to be so egocentric. I don't get it.
If he don't work there, someone's going to get him. Why not Arsenal?
I don't know who can afford him. The guy's wages are like 500.
Someone will take a gamble for sure.
Someone will take it. So they'll make that work. They'll make that work somewhere.
He has to have a reset before, like just have a little reset in the middle, and nothing wrong with that. But he needs to focus, because those pictures coming out of laughing, that's going to be blown up as well. By the way, unless it's AI, SAEED, because exactly, we don't know. But it didn't look like AI to me. By him laughing, and he knows the media are watching and laughing like you lot thought I'm the problem, because that's what laugh was. Like, you lot think I'm the problem, and you got mans killing each other literally. Like Valverde's got brain. What did they say?
Trauma, something like that.
Brain trauma damage shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means a fucking headache in England.
They were saying, they were saying you semi-unconscious.
Yeah, it's all
that's not for Mbappe though, is it?
No, that's from Tchouaméni.
That's from Tchouaméni.
Allegedly.
No, that's what I'm saying. All the drama's been about Mbappe's the problem. They don't like him. And basically, there's a million voters petition going on.
30 million, yeah.
I've seen that. They want him gone. They want him
out from Madrid. That's fucking sick. It's mad.
For me, it's the balance of the team, bro. Vinny, before Mbappe, dragged Real Madrid to a Champions League final. You know what I mean? Was playing out of this world. And then now they occupy the same space. If you watch Real Madrid, they literally are playing the same space. And then 100%. Someone else has got to do the running. And if Mbappe ain't doing the running, Real Madrid suffer as a result, and they have.
I don't even agree that what TOBS said that he's the best. I think he should be the best, but I don't think he is the best.
Who's the best? Yamal.
Yeah, I think Yamal is definitely better.
That's a shout. It's a shout. Yeah.
Talent-wise, he's one of the best in the world, but it's
100%. Who? Because these were the two wonder kids at the time, right? Who's had the better career so far, Haaland or Mbappe?
Mbappe.
What makes you say that?
Who's got the what? Who's got what?
Who's had the better career so far?
Mbappe.
Haaland
or Mbappe?
Haaland.
Mbappe's won the World Cup, though.
Mbappe won the World Cup, and he was literally like, he tore it up at 18 years old.
Yeah. Has Mbappe won Champions League? Has he won Champions League?
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't won it.
Haaland can't win the World Cup. That's the problem. So
That's
it's not
the
really
problem,
it's not really fair. Whereas Haaland, everything Haaland has under his control, he's done it. He's won the treble. He's broken records. He's
Champions League record, Premier League record.
Whereas Mbappe's left stuff on the table at PSG because he's not won the Champions League there. That's
10-year contract. Everyone loves him. You know what I mean?
That's a bit of a mark. He has. He's PSG's all-time leading goal scorer, I think.
Yeah,
but PSG record and Premier League record is fucking two different things.
He'd plunder goals here as well.
Plunder goals. He hasn't
played in his first season and beat the record that in his first season. That's crazy.
Yeah,
no, it is crazy.
Still didn't get the Ballon d'Or. Pisses me off to this day.
If he had that, then it would be.
Oh, he was never gonna beat Messi though, Steve.
And has Haaland actually come closer to Ballon d'Or then with that season?
I don't know. He won. He was second to the back. He was second to He won Messi.
Has he?
No, Mbappe. I don't think Mbappe's finished second. Not that I can remember. Was he on?
It's a debate. I actually think Haaland's had the better career so far. If I'm honest,
I do. Right. But the fact that we're talking about Mbappe at 27, sort of like at the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid, not doing it. People don't like him there. This, that, and the other. He's been at PSG. Just didn't work out with him there. Yeah. Don't forget Messi, Mbappe, fucking all them boys didn't do it at PSG. Yeah. Haaland's been steady wherever he's gone. He's got better and better and better wherever he's gone. Mm-hmm. But I think Mbappe needs a reset. I think someone needs to grip him. And like I say, them players don't become available so often. Sometimes a little maverick player can get in distress somewhere and a team can pick him up. Look at United with Cantona, man, for £1 million. Everyone was like, what's that about? Leeds just wanted rid of him. He was trouble causer. bang, they've gripped him, changed their history. You know, there's players like that about. But Mbappe, I think all top clubs would be in for him. But I think Arsenal should be definitely looking at him. Definitely looking at him.
I don't think Real Madrid will give up on him this summer, though.
Who knows?
No, they won't give up on him this summer.
No,
No,
They'll probably come for Haaland. They'll probably come for Haaland if he goes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's the perfect Mbappe replacement. Is Erling Haaland at Real Madrid? 100%.
He needs to play off the left, though. For me, he needs to play off the left, and he needs to play off the left and not be the one that's like having all like the most touches of the ball. Like he needs to get the touches where he's the most.
Look what we're doing here. We're talking about left, but not the most touches.
No, because I'm talking about, I'm talking about managing his ego, though, because Steve's right. Like someone needs to actually grip him because you're not a playmaker. Like you're a ridiculous player, but you're not a playmaker, and you're not the game doesn't run through you. You might be the best player, but the game doesn't necessarily run through you, right? I think you look at the Real Madrid situation, like Vinicius is obviously wants to play on the left. He wants to play on the left, but Vinicius has performed better for Real Madrid off the left. You have to play through the middle, but you're not happy that you're playing through the middle. You don't want to play striker. You want to play off the left. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but they've disciplined Tchouaméni and Valverde.
They had no choice. They have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's leaked. It's leaked. That's why. If it happens and it doesn't leak, that was normal, but not normal to this extent back in the day.
That's what Valverde said.
It sounds like something happened, and the next day they said, "Fuck it, let's have a straightener," and Valverde got moved too, and it got leaked.
That's why Mourinho's wanted now, man. He's got to get a grip of that.
Bro, if Mourinho goes back to Madrid under that whole Vinicius situation.
It's gonna be that's a madness to do.
That's a movie, man. That's a movie right there.
I can't lie. That's a disaster waiting to happen. That's not gonna work.
We need the Amazon cameras.
I'll take it for the drama. It needs to be recorded. It needs to be recorded though. It needs to be on Netflix.
That is dramatic.
It's probably, you know who the perfect guy is? It's Zidane again. Because
Mbappe
has to
literally facts.
Jurgen Klopp.
Nah, Klopp would never go there. He can't stand whatever he goes.
No, but Klopp
would be good there.
He has the football, exactly. He has the football for that squad. You look at that squad and
he's got that love about him where the players love him, they're drawn to him. Imagine Bellingham under Klopp. Imagine Mbappe if he gets his arm around Klopp.
Klopp wants you to press like a dog.
Imagine Vinny, imagine Arda Güler, imagine all of them.
Mbappe didn't want to press in his early 20s. He's not going to press in his 27.
People run through brick walls for managers. Jurgen Klopp didn't just... Them players who press for Klopp, they did it for him. They wanted to run for him. No one else. And I think if he went into Real Madrid, he'd turn it upside down, 100%. That'd be a dangerous...
Maybe there's a reason why Ancelotti
Jurgen Klopp at Real Madrid would be dangerous for everyone, I think.
Real Madrid are in serious trouble right now. They need to figure out what they want to do now. Do they want to go down that route of just persisting with Mbappe, or they just say, you know what, let's go back to, I don't know, just try and create balance in the squad because Vinny's got 1 year left on his contract. Remember?
Yeah, but the fans don't even like him. The fans are giving him shit. Vinicius Junior.
He's done more in the Real Madrid shirt than Mbappe has done.
Yeah, Rodrigo getting shit. He's injured now.
Yeah,
Mbappe's getting shit. Bellingham, the saying's not the same as what he was. Do you know what I mean? Camavinga, the saying, get rid of him. So these Real Madrid fans are ruthless, mate. You know what I mean? The president won't want to need a 6, 7, 8, 9 player clear out because it's not going to happen.
I agree.
Yeah,
it's mad, bro.
Let me round off. What's going on? Let me round off the super chats. 20 super chats in the building. No more people. We're going to round these ones off and then keep it moving. Let me scroll up to the top. Easy, lads. Big up Marco. He says, big up the show, but a massive shout out to TOBS. We finally seen a glimmer, a chink of light. Here's hoping De Zerbi does the biz and proves many of myself wrong. I'd take that after 2 years of absolute dog. That's one.
Have you got a nickname for him, TOBS?
No.
Not yet. Apart from Chelsea's 2 wins, is it fair to say the favourites on the night usually win the Champions League final in the past 20 years?
No.
It's hard to remember every final.
It's all mixed up.
More often than not, yeah. The favourites.
Who's the favourite in the Bayern PSG one? Where Bayern won?
Was that Thiago match?
That was Kingsley Coman scoring the 1-0.
Was that Thiago? Was that Thiago man of the match final?
Yes, I think so.
Even.
Yeah.
I know they had Neymar and that, but
they should have won. PSG should have won, man.
Yeah, they should have won. And who didn't? Who missed how many chances in that game? By the way,
Mbappe missed bare.
Neymar put it on a plate for
Neymar missed a couple chances as well.
Yeah, crazy.
In a hypothetical world, asked Raji, where your club can make the finances work and the player wants to join you, how many of you would take Mbappe?
In a heartbeat. Are you crazy?
I have Garnacho at my club.
Are you mad? What happened?
I think everyone here takes
club in world football.
Everyone here takes him.
There's no club in world football that wouldn't take him.
Garnacho, Gittins, brother.
Don't want to hear Flick's slander of his Barca career. What he is doing is a miracle. This Barca is not good enough to compete back-to-back leagues. 88 million spent in 2 years. A miracle, you know. Man has your mall paid.
This is ridiculous, bro.
It's actually mad what's being said. Saeed, Mandem chat was one for the books today. Maguire and Shaw debate with Nuruddin. What do you guys think of Maguire and Saeed wanting him to extend?
Wow.
Beautiful story.
It's come full circle, hasn't it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's like
from Harry Beckenbauer to he's rubbish, he's shit.
What?
Let's get him a new contract.
Now, look, he's tearing up.
He's going to blame AI. He's going to say AI.
Wanting who to extend? Sure.
He has turned it around last couple of years.
Maguire.
I think for me, he's a good squad player. So why not?
Sure.
No,
sure.
Maguire.
Oh.
Call him by the name you know him as, Beckenbauer.
That was time ago, isn't it?
My bad as well, you know. Here's the super chat, and it's the biggest one of the night. But my bad, Thunderball kid. He says, you guys see the civil war in Madrid and the petition to get Mbappe out. If he leaves, do you think he could go to any team in the Premier League or just Saudi? My bro, like TOBS said, Mbappe can go anywhere. It's just that who wants to try and manage that situation? That's the question. Because I agree with Matisse, Arteta wouldn't, but I also agree with Steve. That's where the magic comes with characters. I'm not saying that's good, his character, or is necessarily bad, but every big attacking player, great attacking player, has had some sort of a character. Hi guys, first super chat in months. Sat next to Saeed against Liverpool and asked him for the time. He said Sunday. Diabolical. Saeed isn't back in the building. Stephen says Tottenham Hotspur are cockerel on a basketball. Haven't heard that in a while. 4 games from this group getting there. 4 games from this group getting there. Most Arsenal wins, the clean sheets, Arteta's Champions League win percentage, and most points in the last 3 years all hold weight if they lift. Yeah, 100%. All the little, and I say little, I mean they're little in comparison to winning, but all those stats will mean something will mean more once we get over the line. If you trust social media, it looks like the winning amount is going to be used up just to pay add-ons for Eze, Havertz, Madueke, Aretha Balaga, and Rice. I don't know. No one knows what's going on. I don't think so. I saw something on Sky Sports the other day saying if we were to win it, we might be the richest club in England all of a sudden. But that was just a passing clip I saw. So I don't know.
Definitely not richest club in England, but I think it's more revenue because if you get to the final,
I think
what is it like over just over 100 million in guaranteed revenue just to get to just for being in the final.
As soon as we lift big ears, it's over for Chelsea and City. Blue Oil Waste Cadets, 14 each, championships and cups, weighs a lot heavier next month. Vic has beaten Simeone 4 times this season, by the way, including a league double. Big up, Steve. You are where you wanted to be. You got the shootout you wanted. Honestly, how deflated are you after those drop points?
Spoke about it. Just ready to go weekend. Let's go.
Jish says, big up Lee, I can't believe standing between us and the Premier League are a team on the brink of relegation, an already relegated team and a team that will play the reserves because of a final 3 days later, and I'm still bricking it. Don't forget that it's all in London for us, and then you add the whole Brentford-Bournemouth top 6 thing now. Everything's lined up for us, man. But everything was lined up a little while ago. Let's just see it out now. Scouse, Ghana to Turkish, I've been waiting for you to read my message. James has told you I got a... Oh, yeah, Instagram. I'll read it after this, my bro. I'll reply after this. Scouse, Ghana. New Jersey MetLife will also host 8 games. I meant any of those games earlier. I'm over there if you're going, let us know. We're in Canada, Toronto, from the 8th of June to the 16th of June, but no plans to go America. We plan to come back and do the watch-alongs for the England games, Turkey games, and the biggest games, the most interesting games throughout the calendar. We're not trying to cover every single one because it's all mad. Brian, this Madrid situation is so insane. He has to leave the club now, right? Can't be knocking out your club captain. Yeah. I was gonna end with that, but yeah, it's a formality now. Jose can do something special. He will at least sort the players out. Matisse, share what's bothering you. We are here for you. Turkish, keep an eye on him. Nah, it's little bro, man. Of course, always, man. Always. Nah, Steve, I disagree with your take on PayPal. Or in PayPal. The man is buns with them dead kick and run step overs, plus his attitude will destroy City. That was from Robertinho. He's changed his game for the worse as well. Yeah, I think the old Mbappe is very different to this iteration. Not football related, and this is the last one from Rash saying, do you guys take interest in Mortal Kombat? If so, who is your favorite character? Mine is Sub-Zero. I used to play Mortal Kombat a lot. I've watched the movies as well, and I know the second movie is coming out. Scorpion for you, yeah?
I had the machine. I bought the Mortal Kombat arcade machine. I had it for years. I ended up selling it to Bugsy Malone, the rapper. He seen it on my story and said he wanted it. So,
you did say that. Yeah, I remember that.
I had it all designed. I had Scorpion on one side, Raiden on the other. It was all done mint Mortal Kombat. I found a picture of it, and he wanted it. So that's my claim to fame. Bugsy Malone's got my Mortal Kombat machine.
I can't lie. I think mine would either be between Raiden or Sub-Zero.
Yeah, for me, it's Sub-Zero or Scorpion, man. I don't.
It was that Scorpion move where he threw the spear. Get over here, pull him in, and go bang, him off the thing and into the
spikes. You see the trailer for the new movie that's coming out. He does that in the movie. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sick. I've not seen the trailer, you know.
Have you seen the recent one that's come out a few years back? Because it's the second one to that. Yeah, you need to go watch that, man. Go watch that. Might as well. All right, cool. That's it.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
That's it, man. 8K still in the building, so make sure you hit the like button, people. If you all hit the like button, we'll be on 8K likes by the time the outro plays. So make it happen. Let's get close to 8K. Why not? Ambitious, but here we are. 4 games to go for the season. Well, for us and a couple of us actually. FA Cup final as well for Steve and Matisse. We're live for Liverpool, Chelsea. I hope to be live for West Ham, Arsenal. And we are live Monday night as usual after the Tottenham game, either 10 or 10:30, depending on if we can make confirmation that TOBS can make it or not make it, get Fuad in or adequate replacement. We'll see. But make sure you're subscribed, like Hype on the way, and then the individual channels are in the description below. We'll see you when we see you Saturday, midday. Be there. Peace. We're out.